Hey, how they did that back in the Gap? How you did it on TikTok back in the Gap? Hey, what he did? Hey, hey, Uncle the Bed. Ow! I persevered through the worst. You life in reverse. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, we getting Scotty on here. FaceTime Scotty. Starting FaceTime call to Scotty. No, not that. Not that. Oh my God. Yep, there you go. Right person. Scotty better answer. He promised me tonight. He promised me. Yes, I need you on right now. Yes. I need you on right now. Woo! How y'all doing, chat, man? I want to welcome you guys to another NBD live stream. Sponsored by Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. And yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of things going down. We got Scotty coming up here. We got the MJM Hoodie Kale one-on-one where MJM Hoodie Kale is looking fed right now. I don't know if you guys have been watching Hoodie Kale at all. That brother is wildin' right now. He looks phenomenal. So I do want to get Hoodie Kell on, but he has been giving me the vibe as if he just wants to play basketball right now. So you want to make sure that you respect that. If a guy doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to come up here, you respect that. And you just, what I'm saying, you maneuver. You maneuver. you maneuver. Who does that laugh? Chat. Who does that laugh? Who does that laugh, chat? Who does that? I am joked out early. Okay. I'm joked out. Hope you guys have watched some of the videos that I posted today, man. Please let me know if I'm tweaking or if I'm wilding out on some of the things. I do want to make sure that I do want to make sure that you know I'm being extremely fair when I present these takes, and I'm not doing nothing that you know hinders the space, right? I don't want to do anything that hinders the space. I want to make sure the space continues to grow. So just let me know, man, and I would definitely adjust. I want to make sure that I'm listening to the people that support me, and et cetera, man. So just let me know. Just let me know how you guys feel, and we'll lock in. We'll lock in. I want to give a shout out to Aiden. I want to give a shout out to Aiden. I'm pretty sure Cell knows who I'm talking about. I want to give a shout out to Aiden. Really, really cool guy. I met him. I met him during All Star Weekend, and what I'm saying, to me, he's a young guy, but I really, that's my dog, man. When you meet somebody and somebody said T Rex. Oh my God, yo, Harrell Wu, yo, salute. Matter of fact, Harrell Wu, send your Instagram. I'm following you right now. I'm following you right now on Instagram. The fact that you did a T Rex pull of that laugh, I want to follow you on Instagram, bro. I want to follow you on Instagram, and we will be doing a 110,000 subscriber giveaway. Once we get there, it's probably gonna be we're probably gonna be giving away like 20 NBD shirts. We're probably gonna give away like 20 NB. No, not Aiden Ross, not Aiden Ross. Sel know who I'm talking about. Sel knows who I'm talking about. Not really a big Aiden Ross guy. But Sel knows who I'm talking about. Really, really, just a really cool guy. He's a younger too. He only like 19, man. He only like 19, bro. But like I'm saying, it's my dog. Yeah, it's gonna be honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, Rob. But it's gonna be something special, man. I'm probably gonna do. Uh, 20 black NBD dry fit shirts. And I'm gonna do a giveaway for those. But yeah, man, that's probably what's gonna happen. Sugar pie, honey pie. You know that I love you. I ain't gonna lie, man. We locked in, bro. It's hard. Scotty post. I don't know why it's not focusing. Why it's not focusing? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the second reaction cam. Second reaction cam. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Oh no. Left hand down the more small guard, debatable. But I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but it's debatable. Everything is. I don't think people understand that everything's debatable. All right, Chad, I want to ask you guys a question. Do people understand that everything is debatable? Everything is debatable. Which is what makes sports sports. The top 5 is debatable. You're not wrong. You're looking at you right now. You're not wrong for your top 5. You're not wrong. But are you in it to debate it? Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope people understand what I'm coming from. I say everything's debatable. Everything is debatable. Everything is debatable. I'm getting Scotty Reaver on in a second. He's taking his dogs out the shit. I'm just trying to buy time right now. So while we're buying time, let's go ahead. I know. Did y'all see the Chris Brown thing? Chat. Did y'all see the Chris Brown? I was like, yo, hold on. I wasn't even expecting that today. If we get CB, just know, holla at me. You're gonna see it can run it, and I hear run it, and I hear on the floor. If he ain't there, and I see it, got it, and I hear it run it high. I'm joking bad right now. Anyway, hit the login, and then we're gonna go. What am I dead, yo? Do y'all watch the Winter Olympics? I watched the Winter Olympics. All right, so what did Joel Embiid do? Oh my, he went over. Okay, wow. Desmond Bane. Okay, here we go. This live is sponsored by Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. And today we're going to be doing Desmond Bane to have more. Now, I want you to really like him. I want you to look right here. I want you to look right there, chat. Look right there. Lock in with me right now. I'm doing some real picks. Some real picks right here. Y'all know what's going on. We're gonna go Desmond Bane to go more than 20.5 against Sacramento. Why are we doing Desmond Bane to go more than 20.5 against Sacramento? Because Sacramento stinks. And they're gonna make the game close enough to where Desmond Bane has to play just enough minutes to score 21 points, but they can't guard a parked car. I'm telling you, man. More than 20.5 points for Desmond Bane. Now, let's look at LaMelo Ball's last few games. Okay. He's playing Houston. We're not gonna go Houston for him because he has Amen Thompson. So let's go less for LaMelo Ball. He has Amen Thompson tonight. Houston Rockets have been looking really well. We're gonna go less than 20.5 points for LaMelo Ball tonight. He's gonna score around 17, 18. That's my prediction. So that's gonna be our 2 picks for tonight. We're gonna go Desmond Bane to have more than 20.5 points. He's playing the Sacramento Queens. And we have LaMelo Ball going less than 20.5 points. He's playing against Amen Thompson tonight. I think Amen Thompson's going to hold him in less than that. As a result, LaMelo Ball's going to be kicking the ball out, getting a lot more assists. Y'all know, man. Click in the description, download Prize Picks, and use code BLS to receive $50 guaranteed once you first $5 That is code BLS, and we're going to receive $50 guaranteed once you first $5 Let's get to it. Yo, Sel, stop. There's games on Thursday. I only know NBA. I would say this. Cell's low key a rat. I would say no. Cell's low key a rat. I would say that. He's low key a ratski. He's low key a ratski. I will say that. He's a ratski. Yep. He's definitely a ratski. Can't stand him. Bad guy. Terrible guy, actually. One of the worst. We're good. All right. We're good. I persevered through the worst. Hey, bro, what's up with Lat, bro? Lat, hey, listen, I just get a text from Lat, and I'm gonna tell chat. Lat told me to tell the chat. Now tell chat I'm the best nigga here, and you can't shoot go in the left. Latin Davis might be the worst nigga I know. He might be the worst. He might be the worst person I know. Chat, we're posting pics on Instagram. We'll give a shout out to Aiden. Aiden, aka the GOAT, aka my GOAT, Aiden. I don't like. Let me tell you something, bro. Latin Davis will never be in my top 5. I don't care if he runs off 50 games in a row. He's cheeks. He's cheeks. Latin Davis is cheeks. I'm just not a fan of him. I think he's terrible. And quite frankly, he's bad for the sport. Scotty needs to get rid of him. Scotty needs to get rid. Let's start a campaign, chat. Getting rid of Latin Davis. I think that's a good campaign to start. Get rid of Latin Davis. Can we spam get rid of Latin Davis? Let's get rid of Latin Davis. Let's TNC. Let go of Latin Davis. I'm starting a petition today to get rid of Latin Davis. I think he's bad for our sport. He's bad for our sport. And I saw his the league he's starting to do now. Let's get rid of Latin Davis and not support his league. Let's do that. I'm a huge advocate of that. It's a few guys. It's a few guys I'm taking over Lat right now. It's a few guys I'm taking over Lat. I'm taking Kyrie Walker. And I'm talking about the Kyrie Walker that played ISO A1. I'm taking him over Lat. I'm taking who else am I taking? It's a lot of guys I'm taking over Lat. He stinks. We're going. Who else are we taking? Get rid of Lat. Let's spam it down the chat. Harrell, send me your Instagram, brother. Get rid of Lat. Let's get rid of Lat. Let's get rid of that trash. Let's get rid of Lat. I'm all for it. What that mean, bro? Tell chat you can't beat me. I beat you already. This thing is crazy. I beat him already. I don't like. I beat you already. I beat you already. What you talking about? I can't beat you. I beat you already, sir. Hey, bro, stop playing. Look, he hung up. Oh, nah. Brother hung up in my face is crazy. Oh, my face? Nah, I ain't gonna. Chat, give me a quick second. Scotty's coming up in like literally a few seconds. See you on a few. Hold on. Oh gosh.
Yo. Yo, B.
Hey, nah, we starting a petition. We starting a petition. Get rid of Latin Davis. Get rid of Latin Davis. Get rid of Latin Davis. All right, what we doing here? We're going Discord screen. There we go. Discord screen. There we go. Boom. Hello? And nobody's there. Cool. All right. Oh!
Yo.
Mr. Weaver!
Hang on. For some reason, I can't hear you.
Hold on, bro.
All right, let me refresh.
Got too many pics right here.
All right.
Brody.
It's still, for some reason, not letting me hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh, man.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Your mic is like, it's highlighting like you're talking. I know you're talking, but there's just no audio coming through on my end.
Let me see.
Let me close out all my other tabs that I have. All right. I don't know. It keeps saying some like inauthentic, blah, 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 blah. I can't say it. Wow. Hold on. Inauthentic something, something, and it disappears. Like I barely have any time to read that.
You can't hear me still? Just leave and come back, Scotty. Leave and come back.
B, I do not. B, I do not know what's going on. I can't hear you. It's not even letting me put my fucking camera on.
Do we have to rain check?
Can I join?
Huh?
Elsewhere.
You gotta go. Let's go back to the OG Discord.
Hang on.
OG
Let me
Discord.
FaceTime you.
Yo.
So it's just not letting me when I join. Like if I hit refresh, I was just talking in my Discord, so I know that this is straight.
I'm gonna join TNC's.
The TNC Discord. What about another Discord?
NBD's.
Yeah.
All right. This crazy. This nigga's crazy. I persevered through the worst. It occurs. Merce, man, let me tell you something, bro. The best rapper alive resides in Fayetteville, Vietnam. Heaven or hell, you choose. Freedom or jail, you lose. I can't stop him as hot as the devil's shoes. Overcame a low life status to blow like Gladys. Ahead of my time, like I lived my whole life backwards. I'm nothing like these whole life rappers. My whole life practice to be the one. What it's like to be LeBron. I'm calling you the savior. Man, listen, man. Someone's weight on your shoulders, but you still lift it. Ill with it for real. Lil nigga from Ville that real niggas can feel. Still niggas a grill, no format. it's bees, but these hoes swarming. Hey, honey, hey, is it destiny or is it money? You're feeling, bro. Don't make me start rapping this cold to you, bro. You listen, bro. Don't make me start rapping this cold to you, bro. Cause you ain't gonna know what to do. You ain't gonna know what to do. Facts. If I start spitting this cold, make you swole. You right? Where's Scotty at, bro? Yo, listen, this is a disaster. I thought it was gonna be much better than this. This is awful. This is awful. I hate when the lives don't go smooth. This one isn't smooth at all. Okay, Scotty's back.
Now I can hear you, but all right, cool.
No, you just want to be in the NBA score. You're toxic.
No.
My brother, we got Scotty.
And I can't hear you.
Huh?
Oh. Let me maybe if I 1 second. I'm gonna try this one more time.
Bro, John on the phone, bro. Yo, Millie, are you kidding me right now, Millie? You're gonna go there? Millie, are you gonna go there? Millie, you're gonna go there? Come on, man. Like, you're gonna use my favorite quote against me? Corny.
Right.
You know, I can't. I'm gonna bet.
You hear me, and then I turn my face camera on, and then it fucks up. Here we go.
Yo, Scotty, fix this, man. Come on,
right. Wait, B. When I turn my camera on, it makes this boop boop noise, and it shuts the camera back off. And then when I hit it, I can't hear you anymore.
Let me go to TNC Discord then.
Now talk.
Yo.
All right, it's working.
Say yo.
Yeah, we're good. You're lying.
Yo, why is it like in 280p? What is going on? Like, what is going on? This shit stinks, brother.
No, that can't be too.
All right, now we're good. Don't move. Don't touch your computer anymore. Don't touch your computer anymore, brother. All right, here we go.
Working now?
Huh?
It works now.
Okay, yes, it does.
Yeah, I can join from my phone if I need to.
I feel like you've been hearing me.
Serious, I haven't.
Okay, let me make sure everything's right on my end. Let me see what's going on. My Wi-Fi has been ass. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I just want to make sure that there's no delay on my end because I feel like you're responding late.
I'm responding late now?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and you got to time me on 1, and we'll realize how late it is. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2,
1.
You're like a half a second late on my end. So now there's audio delay in this.
Oh well, I mean audio. Well, we know about. Never mind. I was about to be so crazy right there, but I'm not gonna do that. Hey, so hold on, man. Hold on, bro. All right. This is not what we wanted.
Off my phone. I'm joining off my phone.
Please go on your phone, brother. Yo, Millie might be. All right, so listen. I'll tell you this. Cell is like funny, right? Like, but he's like you know when Cell like is being funny. Like, you know, all right, yeah, Cell in his funny bag right now. Millie got this bag like to where like he ain't funny all the time. Like, you feel me? Because he not trying to be funny. I can't get it. It's like a dry humor. Like, I know, like I could literally see a Millie saying, "This is not what we wanted," like in real time right now. Like, I could see him saying it. Y'all have a group chat with y'all homies, and like you ain't seen some of the homies in a while, but like when they text, you can hear their voice when they text. Like, you know, all right, babe, I know how. You feel me? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with this right here, I could see Millie saying it like, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm just yapping. This is not what I want. Shit. Sick of this shit. There's always something with these computers. NBD panel tonight.
All right, I restarted my whole computer and everything. Gave it one more try.
Yo.
Go.
Am I a half second late?
I don't know. Ready? We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna count from 5 just in case you were off. Ready?
Okay, ready, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nah, bro, you're like a second late.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you get your shit off. Yo, that. Oh my god. All right. It's some of mine. It's some of mine. It's some of mine. It's some of mine, bro.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Bro, but how's it some of my like, bro? I'm so sick of this, bro. It happens every time. This is about to be greatness today. Hold on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Stop. All right, so what do I have to do here? What do I have to do here? Chat saying it's still good. Chat saying this is solid.
Yeah, no, it's solid for them, but we're gonna interrupt each other because we're a second off on here.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. You know me. I'm gonna let you get your shit off.
I mean, we're just chatting, right? We're gonna conversation flow. We had a lot of stuff happen over All-Star Weekend, so
yeah. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna let you get everything off. I'm gonna stop for half a second and then I'm gonna go.
Bet.
All right, say no more. You got Scotty Weaver in the building, man. Y'all know what's going on. It's been a long time no talk with my dog. I don't know how you feeling, brother.
Feel good. Just came off All-Star Weekend. Had some sick collabs: AT&T, Nike, Foot Locker, Jordan, Converse. Felt like there was a lot of really big moves that happened this weekend, and a lot of brands very satisfied with what we did. So hopefully a continuing partnership with that stuff, and that'll mean really good things for the community if we get, big partners like that on board.
Bro, I want to talk about the Foot Locker event because I feel like based on how that event went and the pacing of the tag team ones, like we just found some shit.
Yeah. I mean, I thought like people in the past haven't been too fond of tag team one-on-one basketball, and I think it's because like we obviously want to see some of these matchups happen, and one-on-one tag team doesn't really give you the fix that you're looking for to find out like, ooh, is that person better than that person, blah blah blah. But I do think that tag team one-on-ones create, as just a basketball fan, when all these guys were subbing in and out, you were getting them in peak condition. So like once they started to get a little bit tired, boom, a sub came out. It didn't seem like anybody was ducking anybody. They just wanted to win. So like there was no egos involved. Once you were tired and once your performance started to decline, it was a sub out. You're getting new matches, new storylines. You're coming in, your team is either down and you're fighting back, or you're coming in and you're playing against Rob and people want to see you play against Rob, and there's a few possessions there and then they want to see how you do. And I felt like the entire thing flowed better than any other series or seasons we did. And the fact that we were able to run through 3 games in a matter of like legit like 60 minutes was insane because everybody was just balling. It was the best basketball that we've had. I would almost say like in terms of like an overall product, it might have been the best product we've ever done.
All right, come on. All right. You're my man. We do that every time.
Think so?
We do that every time. We do it every time.
Wait, who could you say? Like, obviously, we don't want to give anything away like too much, but I would say across the board, all 8 competitors were almost at peak performance of what they're capable of doing. They all had a glimpse where they just snapped.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at it, and the reason why I feel so high on it is because like from the business side and what I'm looking at, I saw everybody in the gym just like going crazy the whole time. I saw every single player looking really good. I saw the production looking amazing. So for me, it's a different feeling than I get. So when I say like best product, I'm like, that is something that we can repeat over and over again. And I don't see how it's going to really trail off. It can only get better. And if that's the baseline of where it's at and we just build from there, yeah, I mean, I always just feel like we one up everything that we do.
Yeah. I will tell you this though, but watching it, being able to like watch it as a fan for the first time in a long time, that's not on video. The fast pace of the tag team one on one was incredible to me watching it as a fan because in a one on one, a regular one on one, you kind of get to see adjustments being made, and sometimes the game can slow down some, especially once fatigue starts to kick in. But with the subbing and with the different matchups that you get, it's almost like, oh, he got to adjust to this. Oh, he got to adjust to this. Oh, it's so much going on with no timeouts and no halftime that it was a really good product. I would say that it was a really good product, especially with Latin Kale being on the same team. That shit was filthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like your coaching corner at times, they'll have like a game plan for you to try to implement it, but it's hard to do it in real time and you got to call a timeout and then you might come out of the timeout and start to like implement that into your game. I think with the tag team, you got guys that are on the sideline that are like one-on-one vets that are probably watching and seeing like, ooh, this is about to work. So when I get out there, I'm going to do this right away. And I
Yeah.
think that they went out there and they did it, got a bucket, they got in a flow. The defender had to adjust, and if he didn't get to adjust, now your tag team and your partner in, and they already got to see what's going on and how to stop that person. So it's like having a coach in your corner that can also come out and like do the things that he was about to tell you to go do.
That's the
So
great thing. That's the great thing about it, though, Scotty. The fact that somebody that's in your corner can go right into the game and implement that game plan if you can't do it.
yeah,
That's what make it fire, you though. That's what really make it
yeah.
fire. Go ahead, though.
Looking at it, obviously we had a time crunch of like how long of the event that we were going to be allowed on the court. But I know the first two games going to 30 and the last game going to 40. 40 definitely feels like a sweet spot for that kind of pace. But I wouldn't be that upset with it going to 50 either, the way that it's set up. And you add potentially a timeout per half, just so that you and your partner can regroup. Because there was no timeout, so it flowed like dumb fast. Um, but that is kind of what made it really interesting is you had to figure it out on the fly, and it there was no dead time the whole time, and I think like every single person in attendance, they got like the TNC that they see online. They got it in the max capacity.
Because there's so many people, there's so many top players on TNC at one time playing against each other. You just get so many things. Do you think there's a potential, like, could you see with these tag team one-on-one format, like potential matchups that the fans crave based on like how the tag team one-on-ones go?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what happened, B?
I got
You
you, I
just
got you, I got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? The fans know what happened.
I have no idea.
The fans know what happened. Just go ahead.
Hold on, wait. I need. Why can't I see you?
Because, bro, Sal know what happened. Sal knows what just happened. Sal knows.
Let me just read the chat real quick.
Yes, everybody knows what happened, man.
You guys know what happened? Did he trip on something? Your battery?
Yeah. The fans know, man. My people know. Yeah. They know. They know, Scotty. They know.
So what do you gotta do? You just gotta plug in right now?
Yeah. We good, though. We good. Don't worry, twin. We good. Go ahead.
There we go. So your question was like, in these tag team formats, will the fans do I think that the fans will start like craving certain matchups that come from it so that they can
Yes.
see? Yeah, I definitely do, because since there's situations where like somebody might be going on a run and like right as they're about to kind of gas out and trail off, a substitution's made, and then this guy's coming in the court fresh and he gets one bucket on him, two buckets on him, then you sub out. I
Yeah.
feel like subconsciously it almost feels like, damn, I just tapped out. Like this person came on the court and I tapped out. And certain guys their pride is gonna be so high that they're not gonna want to sub out, or their pride's gonna be in a way that they're like, all right, I'm not even gonna let this person score enough on me. And then the fans are gonna be like, man, you ducked him when he got on the court. So I actually think that the way that this can authentically build rivalries and like pay-per-view games and all of that, like I think having some sort of a foundational league, which obviously like we've been talking about for a very long time, like basketball league is coming in this space. And we're narrowing down on what it's going to look like and make sure that it's presented at a very high level so that everybody, like, you can't come out the gate with a bullshit league and just expect everything to work the first season. So we're just trying to do all our due diligence to make sure that that works. But I just think some sort of a foundational thing where rivalries can be built up is crucial. And the way that this looked, this was our first time doing it like this. I can see this scaling way bigger and creating a lot of potential games.
Mm. I want to give a shout out to Alex for the super chat, man. We appreciate you so much. Before we get to what I actually want to talk to you, what you just posted today, I didn't know you was posting that. That's crazy. But how you felt about Venice Beach?
I think Venice Beach went just about as good as it could have went. Like, I had some concerns when we were going there of, like, obviously it's outdoors. It can be windy. There's going to be, like, the court is uneven where, you know, the right wing is on a hill, the left wing is like going down on a hill, and then you got the sun kind of setting. So anything on the left side of the court, you're staring directly into the sun. There's a lot of like factors, and a lot of the decisions that we make, I'm like, I kind of don't want to play certain events when it's bad basketball conditions, because it weighs on people's records, their reputation, and all of that. And I know how much challenge it is to go play at Venice. But it's like, we got there. We didn't really deal with sun as too much of an issue. Wind was not an issue. And the court conditions were honestly fine. So I think that Venice went pretty much as good as it could have went. So I was happy with that, and I would definitely do it again if it's in situations like that.
Yeah. What's going on, man, with CB? You got posted today something about Chris Brown tagging him, making other people tag him. What the hell is going
on? You know, like, in the archives, we've had that video for some time now. We just now posted that, but a few of the guys went out. Chris Brown was around, and they were chatting it up a little bit, and we've definitely been trying to make some, like, innovative things happen inside of, like, this basketball space, and bring creators in and bring artists in and bring all, like, we've been planning in the background for a very long time on how we're going to do this, and we don't want to just, like I keep saying, I don't want to throw something out and not be prepared. So yeah, I mean, Chris is the so-called best super rapper artist. I just think, like, TNC is a really, really good spot for him to come out here and be a part of that. And, like, these guys go and they hoop in the crew league, they hoop in basketball leagues. Basketball is a lot of, you know, what they do when they're not doing that stuff. So I'd like to see Chris Brown play. We would all like to see him play. And that was kind of just us shooting our shot, even though we've definitely talked to the right people about, like, a bunch of people being in this space. But that was just to show, like, Chris, that there's a community that does want to see him play. So
is he tapped in?
He's 100% tapped in. He knows everybody. So yeah, a lot of people are very tapped into, you know how it is. Like, it's insane. We've had so many conversations with NBA guys that's like, yo, this is in our locker rooms, and we all watch this stuff and we all talk about this stuff. Like, when we don't got games going on, we're calling each other, oh, did you see Kel do this? Did you see Lat do this? Keon do this? Like, they know everybody. It's like their NBA. The same way we watch them, like, this is their fix of basketball that they really enjoy too.
Yeah. Do you have any TNC04 plans?
At this exact moment, we're still trying to figure out more matchups. We're still trying to figure out what's best in the community right now. I think that when we first started doing the pay-per-views, which it's been a year and 15 days today, easy to remember because it happened on February 1st. Yeah. But when we had started doing those, like, there was obviously a smoother plan on how to build this all out and get the infrastructure to make sure that it's something consistent that can elevate and everybody that's a part of it can grow. Things definitely, like, became a bit more complicated. Obviously, I've been saying for a very long time, like, saturation is one of the biggest things in this space that could deter the growth and slow some things down and be complicated. And I do think there's a lot of pay-per-views that are happening at the moment. There's a lot of money in the space. It's like $150 a month to watch YouTube basketball if you wanted to subscribe on every single platform. And I think that's just a lot to take on as a community, and it affects everybody that's a part of it. Because if one fan had to spend $100 this month to watch this stuff, then you plan for a really big event the next month, and now they might not have $20 to support that one. So then, as a fan, you got to like make choices on where you're putting your money rather than just like being with it whenever it happens. Like, oh, I know I'm watching next month's pay per view because I'm not dropping $150 a month to watch all this stuff. So for us, it's part of our responsibility too, of like, how do we keep the community growing in a positive direction? How do we not saturate the fans and give them too much exhaustion on a bunch of things? Like, there's a lot of things that we do where we sit down on the drawing board and we're like, maybe it's too fast to do this. Maybe we should focus on this. And we've been doing a lot of thinking lately of like maybe what's best for our community. But obviously, like, when the one-on-one space grows, everybody is growing. So it's not bad to have other platforms or competition, but it definitely is like, we are thinking about the fan base of the entire community, and there's some things that we just want to orchestrate a little bit better first. So TNC04, it's definitely like in the map, but there's some other things that need to be adjusted first.
Do you think TNC League is like getting it done right now?
Well, TNC League is honestly like, it's like a core part of like what funds the next chapter. So like any single fan that's here, that's listening to this, or whether you're watching it live or if it gets cut up and posted, but that's like one of our key points of how we are funding doing everything. But I would say that TNC League, while we're delivering Warzone, and Warzone's been great, and I honestly think that this season of Warzone was the best season of Warzone because Michigan and North Carolina have so much of TNC is represented by both of those states that, like, to me personally, like, I want to see who ends up being like the best. But for us, like, we know like TNC League is meant to be a live. People want to see more live events, and the fans love to, because you get to see rankings change in real time. Like, because we're behind the scenes, we know how things play out. We know when guys play games like months before those videos come out. We know who lost and we know who won,
Yeah.
but the fans don't know. And trying to like plan your next move, it's kind of tough.
Around that. Yeah.
It's like, that person has 2 or 3 losses that are about to come out, but you're trying to set up something for him next month, but the videos won't be out by then. So it's very tough to balance that. So in the end, like, obviously TNC League is meant to operate as a live functioning league that's providing you consistency. But right now our value is like, let's do a subscription product where you're going to pay for a live event. And then the next month you might just be getting a series that's coming out. And the month after that, another live event, and then kind of a repetitive cycle until we figure out how to get brands like we've been working with, like a Foot Locker and an AT&T, Nike, and all of these guys. Like, how do we get them to buy in on what we're building so that we can turn this over for fans even more? And honestly, what would be really fire is like doing this for free, like having a TNC League subscription, but like finding a way to make pay-per-views free for everybody on YouTube so that they can watch those products, and like certain pay-per-views, not all of them, but yeah, I think the community's got so much more room to grow first, but revenue is absolutely a pain point for all of the platforms. Like, there needs to be a way to make money. And if you don't have brands that are coming into the space at a high level, you can't deliver this product for free. If you're going to go live, you need people to pay for it and support it. And that's just the truth of what it is.
Bro, I always want to ask you this, especially at this particular point of where we are and how long, like, dude's been doing this for. Why you think guys ain't been making their own content?
I'm gonna speak as like if I was a fan, but I also knew kind of what the space could be and like what guys are missing out on. I would say 100% it's laziness. It's very, very, very much laziness, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's like it is so much more attractive for people to go get $500 to go play somewhere else, or $1,000 to go play somewhere else, than it is for them to even make one video on their channel at a gym right outside, and they're like 5 minutes down the road, have somebody come film it, somebody come edit it, post it. Like, and grow their channel to the point where now they have 50K subscribers, 100K subscribers, and now brand deals are coming. Like, I don't know if a lot of people could actually like get a brand deal and like deliver on the things of like, you know, when you do a Prize Picks ad, like the responsibility of like filming that, editing it, sending it to the brand, getting them to approve it, putting that in your video, clicking that this is paid promo, the place, like pretty much how everything is.
Yeah.
Like it's not that much responsibility, but it's enough responsibility that I think like a lot of people aren't really trying to take on that amount of work. They just want to show up and hoop and show up and get paid to do that. And I've seen a lot of fans that say like, "Oh, these guys are basketball players and like they just want to like show up and go hoop somewhere." But as a brand that's behind them, that's becoming an engine for them to like build a big fan base. Like you look at like Rob, for example. Rob is at NBA All-Star Weekend. He's working with Snapchat. He's working with Converse. He's doing all these things. Like those opportunities would be 5x, 10x if he's also making some content on his own YouTube channel. Because as of right now, he's getting those opportunities because he's being promoted through other platforms that's building him up. So he's coming and playing and being promoted and building himself up. But those paychecks get significantly larger when you're able to like be your own, just like kind of have your own channel and have your own fan base around it. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough year, like for a lot of players. I think two things. A lot of people have really bad vices, and I was just telling this into our Discord. Like a lot of people have really, really bad vices, and the money that they're getting is only making those vices work or worse. And then there's new people that are trying to come on the space that don't have those vices that are better basketball players than them. So when you're feeding these people this kind of money because they're able to sell some tickets and they're able to get some viewership, like I almost feel guilty sometimes of like I'm just watching this happen and some people just it's making them decline. And it's going to be an interesting year because as the money continues to go up, it's going to be who's managing their money properly, who's taking care of their body, who's staying in the gym. And then the other thing is like, if you're not making your own content and you're not building your own individual fan base, then when you start losing on your platforms, the fans are going to say, "Oh, they don't want to see you play anymore. Give it to the next guy." Because as a platform, people are watching you because they want to see new guys come onto the space. Like you tune into a TNC season and you tune into a TNC City event because you want to see if there's a new guy that's emerging that could be a star. So the new guys are always going to have all eyes on them, while some of like the OG guys and the guys that are already here, the fans are just watching you to see if this guy's going to beat you. And then once that guy beats you, now they're on that guy. Now they're focusing on that guy and seeing if somebody else can beat him. So if you're not coming in like with your own fan base and you're not coming in with even 20,000 subscribers that are like really loyal to you, that are watching your journey, that are supporting you, that are buying your merch, that are it gets hard for us to put you in positions of like, yo, do you want to come play on this pay-per-view? We're going to give you this. You need to come with a fan base that's going to buy it. Because if we're in a position where like you might have 10,000 fans that want to buy a pay-per-view to watch you, but those same 10,000 fans are diehard fans of TNC and they were going to buy anyways. Now what is your value? Like you need to actually walk up with something to the table and say, I'm going to get you 5,000 more sales because I have subscribers that like don't really watch TNC all the time, but they rock
Yeah,
with
fan
me.
of me.
It's like pretty much right now, there's nobody in this space yet that I would say comes with even a slightly significant of outside fans that don't know about the platform that they're playing on. You know, like they're not really stepping up and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna sell more tickets because I'm coming with a fan base that's gonna support me no matter what." Like that same fan base is gonna buy the ticket no matter what. So it's a tough period of understanding what people's value is and what people are worth and what the platform is worth. So it's going to be an interesting year, and people are going to be here for the journey. A lot of uncomfortable things are going to happen, and to me, I see it as growth, and it's going to make people have to realize what should be a priority. Do we give up these vices and do we start making content, or do we just expect to keep winning and stick around off that?
I always want to ask you this, especially since somebody brought it up in the chat. I had watched an interview with Nas, and he was talking about like when he got injured and stuff like that, and why he decided to go to BIL. And he said something along the lines of security. Like, do you want to speak on that at all?
Particular to that situation or just
Yeah,
like,
that
um,
situation.
yeah, I mean, the honest truth of what I was communicated to was just a lot like at that point when Nas was injured, he still was being paid by TNC, but the offer was more than we were able to pay him at that time. So
Mm,
he just took a better financial offer.
mm,
Um, so it was really that. It wasn't like, hey, the money was going to go away from TNC. It's just like we were growing, and while Nas was growing within TNC, it was attractive for an outside competitor to take Nas.
mm, mm. I want you to talk about a little bit about some of the guys in TNC and some of them that you expect to, based on what you just said in terms of creating their own platforms. Who do you expect to create their own platform and to grow by the end of the year?
Um, well, we just saw Lat launch something. Am I lagging?
No,
Am I
you
good?
good. You good.
Okay. So yeah, we just saw Lat launch, finish the game, which is just something like if you ever pay attention to like Lat's games and you hear him in his corner and everything, like he always just says like finish the game, finish the game. So like that's just been thing that he's always said. Um, but it's kind of tough because I feel like a lot of people go into it with the approach of like I'm going to start a platform. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to post about it. And then when it comes time to actually execute, it's like, oh, wow, I got to get a gym and I got to get flights and I got to get a hotel. I got to get hotels. I got to figure out food. I got to figure out transportation. Then I got to figure out matchups. And then I got to sign paperwork to make sure that these matchups happen because I don't want to promote this event and then someone doesn't show up or boom, 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 boom. Like, and that's happened. If you look at the whole community, like there's like probably been 50 plus times where like a matchup change happened like a few days before the event
Yeah.
on platforms. It's like that's where that's where like we lose some guys where it's like, hey, there's an agreement you're going to sign, and some people don't want to sign an agreement because it just they don't want to bind themselves in contractually, and it's like, well, we're not going to run our business that way if you're not going to sign and say you're going to show up to something. Um, but I'd say as of right now, I don't like I guess like what's the level that you're saying guys will grow their platforms to? Because I think some of them will focus on like doing some content, but like to the max of their abilities, I don't think anybody. I
Hmm.
don't think anybody's going to do it yet. And I think where it's going to kick people in the ass to start doing it is when no platform really wants to work with them anymore because the talent level is getting to a certain point and they're just losing and losing and losing and losing. And some guys aren't going to become to that standard where they're going to be losing a lot, but some guys will. And then it's like, I'm business is cold. And at some point, if all you're going to do is bring losses to me, then I don't know how like we can continue to do it if you're not coming in with significant fan base that's bringing in a strong value because you can go out there and you can lose 5 in a row. You could still have a YouTube channel with 50K subscribers that when you get on the next event, maybe even you lose 5 games in a row and you still get a pay-per-view game because you got 10,000 people that you're bringing to the table that's providing a plus to our business to support everything else we got going on. But making content's not hard, but I just don't think I'm not really believing that a lot of people will do it this year.
Do you think pay-per-views are sustainable for like the foreseeable future?
Um, I do, but they need to be done. They need to like be kind of prioritized in a different light. It needs to be like sacred in a way. Like if you're gonna make fans pay for stuff, then it needs to me. I just feel like it needs to be perfect. Needs to have no hiccups, and when I say hiccups or no hiccups, like there can be small things like starting late, for example. That's going live is very very hard to do. And there are some last minute things that like you want to get correct because also once you go live, at least for us, because like we have a website as well. and we stream to our website first, and then we co-stream it over to YouTube. So on our website, once we go live, we can't just like stop, fix something, and then put the screen back on. Like we have to shut the whole live stream down and re-go up. So like everything needs to be perfect for us. So when we get a crowd there and it starts to get really loud, we got a DJ there and he's playing music and the energy's going up in the building. Like we have to make real time adjustments for that stuff. So a lot of the stuff you can't prepare for until right before the live is about to kick off. And I'd rather delay our stream by 10-15 minutes than just go live and just deal with like poor quality for the entire stream because we can't make an adjustment because we already started. But for pay-per-views, I just feel like the sustainability is going to come from making them feel special rather than just like, oh, here's another one, there's another one, and this is going down and that matchup's going down. Like, especially if you're going to go high ticket. Like I feel like if you were to do like $1 live stream or like a $5 live stream, people wouldn't really care as much of like if they're happening all the time. Like it's not too much. But like even for us, like we offer it at 10, and like honestly, so at some point in the future, that's probably going to go up because as we raise our prices, the production's also going to go up, and you're going to start to see a better product, and we're going to think of ways to like make it more fun for everybody that's at home. But yeah, I just think right now everybody's seeing that there's a lot of money to be made, and it's a shiny object to try to go get. Pay-per-views, yeah, I think if done the wrong way, it could crash the community.
All right, I want to ask you this though. Do you think the value in 2026, the value of a pay-per-view win is going to go up or down? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause kind of like how Frickmas was, right? The value of a Frickmas win a few years ago was OD, right? And then now, since pay-per-views have come into fruition, the value of a Frickmas win isn't like all that right now. It's more of like of entertainment for the enjoyment of the fans. Do you think the pay-per-view win sustainability is going to always be up, or is it going to go down by the end of 2026?
I think that it'll go down, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna go down. I think a lot of this space needs to kind of draw back for a moment. I think like everybody, even from like the fans, like rankings talk and all the conversations that they're having, like people are making it seem like a bigger deal than it really is on a lot of these conversations. And it's really only like a couple hundred people talking about certain things. But I think that the community's got to come back to kind of the grassroots of what it was built as and not just like rush to the finish line. And like I had shared this on my story the other day of like when you're running a race and like let's say it's 4 laps around the track to get a mile. It's like just because you stop for a moment on the final lap doesn't mean that you're going to run the race slower. It's just like you're just like taking a breath so that you can sprint through that last lap and cross that finish line. And I just think that this year people got to decide, like, do you want to sprint and like cross that finish line like really weak and wobbling and maybe slower than you would have if you just like stopped for a second, caught your breath and figured out like what's going to actually be sustainable and work. And partly like what I think is going to devalue a little bit on the pay-per-view side is guys should play each other more often in some of these seasons, in some of these series, and even in their own content. Like I don't see an issue with like if Moon and Cam wanted to go play a one-on-one on their own channel in an empty gym. Like they're gonna play serious, and they should. Like if they get out there and they look like they're not playing serious, then like maybe this is not truly the profession that they want to be in. Because all this shit matters. But yeah, I think like making pay-per-views mean the most makes sense, but it shouldn't be just like a significantly higher multiplier because I value the guy that comes to a season way more prepared and takes it way more serious than people that only view the pay-per-view games as mattering. Because we're looking for the guys that like they would rather die than lose a basketball game, whether there's one person in the gym or 1,000 people in the gym. Like those are the guys we got to find out this year. Who are they?
Well, Scott, let me ask you this then, because a lot of the fans are wondering this. I want to see how you feel about it. Some guys playing more one-on-ones, and just in the TNC faction. Just speak upon that. How do you feel about that?
Um, well, I mean, we're partly responsible for that. And I would say like if you guys could like lift the hood up and understand the business, there are certain people that can generate revenue when they play that supports the rest of the business, like all of the guys that are getting fed. Like when we're doing a YouTube video, like you might make $1,200 or $1,500 off a YouTube video, and it's like, all right, so we're gonna lose. It's probably gonna cost us almost $3,000 to do that game. So like we're already taking a huge loss, but we're taking a loss to hopefully build up some guys that are looking to grow their name, and we want the fans to say, "Ooh, I want to see so and so play so and so." But then there's some guys that can draw in 10K for a game, 15K for a game, 20K for a game, or 50K for a game, like on the pay-per-view side, and our expenses go up significantly when we live stream. Like we've spent a lot of money on our live stream product and also the way we build out our events. But like the fans want to see these guys play more games. But I hope that they can trust from my end somebody who knows all of the intricate details of running this business. The risk of like, all right, let's just give them everything that they want, and they go out there and they play and they get hurt, or they go out there and they lose on some fluke or lose on this and do that. Like now when we try to get the opportunity to make money for the business, now we're just devaluing the shit out of our product. So I understand why people want to see guys play more often, but you got to make a smart decision as a business, as a player. Like whenever certain guys step outside, it means growth for the rest of the business as well, which is why it makes sense too of like guys that sign to a brand. Like the that's only protecting the brand so that they can understand like, hey, 6 months from now, if I start to plan for this player is going to be available. This player is a part of my brand. Because if I go to a Nike and a Foot Locker or an AT&T like we just did, and I say, hey, 6 months from now we're doing this, and here's the players that are going to be a part of it, and this is the game that we're going to try to do, and this is what we think it's going to do, and then we go secure a budget from them, and we deliver this monster event, and then like a month before we're like, oh, by the way, we're going to do a last minute change, the fans don't want to see this game anymore, and this doesn't make sense, and now they look at us and they're like, all right, we're going to drop out, like we're not going to do it, or like we have some sort of a contractual obligation to them. Like everything is it's chess. Like you have to make every move with the intention of what it builds 6 months from now, a year from now. And as fans, you just want it now. Like you don't care how you get it. You just want it now. It can be a bad live stream. It can be a good live stream. It could be a no live stream. It could be an Instagram live. It could be you just found out it happened and you didn't even get to see it. You just heard it. Like, but it's kind of catastrophic to the business to not be able to plan for growth.
So
And that
basically, basically what you're saying is a guy's value based on what they built upon in the past, and now we get here now where his value is at the tip top. His value helps the entire business,
yeah.
basically. Once he's built that name up, so you kind of want to save him for the bigger matchups, such as the pay per view, so the entire business can grow at one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Every single player is a chess piece in it. And it's like we don't want to, when we look to work with people, it is a process for some guys and it comes with a risk. Like you might never become that guy. And as a brand, like we hope you can become that guy, but there's always going to be a curveball for us. You might just not be that guy. So when we're making these plans with certain guys and you see that they sign with TNC, some of them might make certain sacrifices where they're not being booked by other platforms. They're not making as much money as they could if they went and go played on all these other platforms. But we're like, all right, 6 months from now, a year from now, they're about to be in the biggest opportunity of their life. They just need to be focused on what we're building. They need to apply themselves in the right way, whether they got to make content on their own channel or they got to manage their money or they got to give up certain things or they got to stay in the gym. Like, we're making sacrifices too on our end. Like we're putting our money where our mouth is, and it's like, all right, we might barely have it this month in order to make this decision to give the content or to put a player in a spot to succeed. Like we make so many sacrifices. So I do expect the same at a lot of times because I know what I'm trying to put. I know where I'm trying to put guys.
Yeah.
I know what we're building and I know what's coming. You know a lot of stuff that's coming. You know a lot of the details that are being built for the summertime and what's being built in Ohio at the gym. Like if we could fast forward 6 months from now or a year from now, like everybody would be like, wow, I'm really, really, really glad I was a part of TNC. And I'm glad that I sacrificed certain things because holy shit, this exists now.
But I always want to ask you this. You've been doing, obviously, TNC has had contracts. How do you feel now that, like, we've been hearing and seeing other platforms do contracts now?
Um, I just think that we've been ahead of the game in a lot of situations that are now starting to kind of pop up elsewhere. And I think for obvious reasons we've been ahead of the game because we've kind of designed out what the space is. We were the first to kind of like step in and set everything up the way that it needs to be set up. So like we realized the pain points right away of like trying to turn it into a profitable business and something that can grow. And like in order to do that, certain decisions had to be made. We had to contract people because when we're trying to plan out going to city events and we're gonna put in all this money, we need to know what players are going to be a part of the brand and not be booked elsewhere or not potentially get hurt or not potentially become not popular because there's a lot of like things that happen behind the scenes where guys have to go play games and like their matchup might change last minute or they flew in that morning and it was complicated or like they didn't even get a hotel room and now they're just chilling in the gym for 9 hours until their game or whatever situation that there may be. Like a lot of people have had to play games under shitty situations and it's affected them and the fans don't know that. The fans don't know all the details that are around it. Like you as a basketball player, if you're planning to play a one-on-one and you're focused about who you're going to check up with and then like last minute there's a change, like mentally it throws you off because now you're like I don't really want to play this game or like or you just feel like
My
yeah
game plan had to change all of a sudden.
exactly. And then you go out there and you play the game and you lose the game and it devalues you and it's like this anybody can lose a basketball game. But I think like a lot of the things that we did early on as a business are starting to be applied everywhere. And that's the right choice to make. Like all people are doing is trying to grow their shit and protect what they got going on. And it makes a ton of sense. But I've learned that like every time that a new idea comes about or anytime that there's change, there's always going to be a ton of loud fans that are against it. And you just got to let everybody talk. You got to let large if there's platforms that don't agree with you necessarily, you just got to let them talk, let them get it off their chest. But all in all, I do think that we've done a pretty good job at like making the right choice. It might not be the best choice, but it's always at least in a positive direction. Yeah, I think more and more things like wherever you see TNC go, I think a lot of people are just going to follow because we're kind of like I feel like TNC is a reflection of what's happening in the community. So if you see pay-per-views starting to boom, then that means pay-per-views are really, really working. And then if you see going to city events starting to boom, then that means the city events are really starting to work. Like I do think that we kind of positioned ourselves to direct
Innovate.
what is yeah.
Innovate. I don't want to keep you too long, though, bro. I don't want to keep you too long. I had my list of questions, verification, being follow-ups. Is there anything you want to tell the people? Anything you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Nothing really, other than the All-Star Weekend. I'm just excited for everybody to see this Nike and Foot Locker event. Like Venice was great, but that Nike Foot Locker event was insane. And we're definitely looking to drop that early for all TNC League subscribers. So that'll be something included. We just got to get it edited. We just got home yesterday. So
I ain't gonna hold you though. Don't sleep on Venice though.
Oh no, Venice
was a vibe.
Venice was great. Like yeah. It was a vibe. It's just I'm very inspired by what Nike and Foot Locker was, and I kind of want to like start to make decisions on how to grow off of that.
How did they feel about the event? Like, did you have conversations with
them? It was the best event that they had the whole time out there for All-Star Weekend. Biggest fan base, most entertained crowd. We kept the crowd there the longest. Organization, production, like one of the comments that we got was from both parties was like when we arrived and we set up, they were like, "Do you need us to help with anything?" And we were like, "Nope. We literally got it all." And they were like, "So we can just like sit here and watch?" And we were like, "Yep, you booked us. We come right in. We run like when a lot of like these brands work with content creators, like you're just getting 1 or 2 people, and they're going out there, they're making some content, but they still need, like, help kind of planning and orchestrating everything. But, like, when you book TNC, we're coming with influencers. Like, these guys are influencers. They're basketball players, but, like, underneath the TNC umbrella and this YouTube umbrella, like, as an engine, we've turned them into figures in this space that have influence. So you're booking a brand that has several influencers. You're booking a brand that's also a production company, and you're booking a brand that knows how to run events. Like, we know how to run the tickets at the door, we know how to run the security, we know how to run the game format with the DJs, with the MC. We know how to do it all. So, like, I think we really just showed all of these brands that, like, you can literally just call us and we're on go, and everything is going to be flawless from start to finish. So this was like our chance to really show everybody what TNC is, and I think we blew everybody away.
Scotty Weaver, ladies and gentlemen. Brother, thank you for pulling up, bro. If you want to, you already know what's going on, bro. I ain't about to be all corporate with you right now. You already know what's going on, bro. You know, whenever you want to pull up, you know what I'm saying? We got to get in the weight room, though. I don't like your arms.
Damn. No, you're right. I do gotta get out there. I almost went to the gym today when we sent that picture into the group chat. Like, I was almost inspired. You know which one we're talking about. Yeah. Millie said he went to the gym, but by the way, the photo wasn't of me. I'm not gonna say who, but it sounded like like some shit came out of me. Yeah.
Hey, you got the TNC chain, man. I'm proud of you, dog.
Hey, would people want to rock with these? Like, if this was like a TNC League subscription perk, like, you get, if you're a member for X amount of time, we send you one of these. I mean, that it would actually, the price would have to go up. This ain't no, like Anthony Edwards said, you know, this ain't like some real. You know, it's decent, but I'm not gonna be walking out there.
You don't need nothing crazy. You just need something subtle. That's what we call subtle. That's something light. You respect it. Everybody go respect it. You know what I'm saying? Scotty, man, we appreciate you, brother, man. You know you're welcome anytime, bro.
Sir. All right, peace.
All right, buddy. Scotty, let me try my voice again. Scotty Weaver coming in to update us about some TNC stuff, man. Y'all know what's going on. Chat, give me 1 quick second for intermission, and then we will be right back to watch Hoodie Kel in DC, and then we have our NBD panel. Give me a quick second, chat. Checking. Oh! Oh! What am I? Oh, what's going on? Hold on. What happened? Oh, I gotta end the call. Oh my God. There we go. How do I watch Hoodie Kill? You better watch Hoodie Kill. Chad, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? My bad. Let me lock in. Let's lock in. Chad, I want to give a shout out to Scotty, man. Scotty be pulling up on us, man. Want to get his stuff off. Also want to ask some questions that, you know what I'm saying, probably the fans wanted to have answered. Probably want to, you know what I'm saying, ask some questions, make sure the fans are fed what they need to be fed, and then, you know, then we get to the questions about TNC and stuff like that. But I want to give a shout out to Scotty for never ducking questions and always coming through and answering the questions and putting things in a business perspective for the fans to understand. So, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Oh! Yeah, YouTube. Welcome back to the base. DC. His performance was special, man. Let's go ahead and get to the video. I got nothing to say. The like button and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, trying to get to 110,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway very soon. Make sure you like it with me. Let's go ahead and move over here. And let's get locked in here.
Let's get to it.
TNC family, we are back. We got Kel versus Jordan. I tell you, I had a bad listen, bro. Jordan, aka Jay Reed, episode 2 of Next Chapter versus DC, plus Nike and Wale. Let's get to it.
Hoodie Kill got something to prove out here in DC.
Glass.
I think he can't play too clean, bro. Huge shout out to Foot Locker, Nike, and
Yo, Scotty, Scotty Frigga, you look like you finna go chop wood, man. You look like you finna go chop wood, man. You look like you finna go chop wood, man. Here's what you should do. Hear me out. And shout out Self for hear me out. You should keep the beard. Go low cut. Here, listen. Low cut. Taper the sides. Watch. Earrings. You're gonna be full black. You won't be mixed anymore. You're gonna be all the way black. Promise you.
Wale for rocking with TNC and making this crazy event happen. Let's get back to the video.
I know Hoodie Kill definitely want to be a part of the TNC 03 card, so he definitely has something to prove today.
He's on a prove it tour.
Absolutely. I said proves. I meant prove.
Jay Reed, they really have no counters.
Kill.
You got a counter kill. One thing I'm not gonna stop it as much right now after I say this. One thing I know about Hoodie Kill, he will overplay your initial move. He will, once you go hard right or hard left and he knows you want to do that, he will meet you there. And you're going to have to counter, which is why Tayshawn was able to be successful against him, although he lost. Tayshawn was able to go hard one way and then counter hard the other way. You ain't no count, Jay Reed. You ain't no count, Go, bro.
That's tough.
Hoodie Kill with the hang layup? That was real. What?
Jordan's in that left pocket. Forcing Kel right. Snatch. Oh.
Bro, this dude's filthy, bro. Snatch,
Snatch.
tween.
Oh.
Him and Latin Davis are really the only two guys that I see in this space consistently pull off that shooting hand. Oh, look at this. I'm the Scoob over there in that corner. He trying to keep him quiet over there.
Push cross. Hezzy, slow step, left hand. Oh!
This gym is eerily quiet right now for this to be happening. Timeout, Jordan.
And look at Kel. Look at Kel looking at.
Dude, filthy, man.
For those who don't know, Hoodie, Kel, and Scoob have some basketball history, okay? They played about once and a half times. They played about 1.5 times, okay? So
Once upon a time.
we would love to see them play again for the 2.5, because like there was a full game and then that last game was kind of like but they play again right here,
Oh, my.
right now, right here. And
Like, look. You like this.
I'll get
Like, nigga, like, nigga, I'm here, nigga. No, you can't see. Because now he got a rhythm. They play one. I'm telling you, bro, you good at basketball. This don't mean he better than you, but he played ones. Like, that's a rhythm. Like, think about how he feeling right now. Oh, yeah, anything going there. Layup, midi, three, like, feel me?
Good hand. Good hand.
Jay Reed with a chance to scratch here. He can answer for DC. Get this DC crowd on its feet. Jay Reed, jabbing, working, going, bumping, spinning, finishing.
I'm gonna let him Hey, be honest. Self-glaze. Self-glaze here. Self-glaze. Self-glaze. That's a great call. That's a great call, Bielis. That's a great call right there. Let's run through that call. Let's run through that
Jay
call.
Reed with a chance to scratch here. He can answer for DC. Get this DC crowd on its feet. Jay Reed, jabbing, working, going, bumping, spinning, finishing.
It's a good call. It's a great call right there.
oh, good D.
I'm done. This nigga's a filthy animal. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, a lot of things coming to fruition, right? I try to tell you niggas about Moon, right? I try to tell you. I try to tell y'all about Moon, right? A lot of cats just wasn't rocking with Moon for whatever reason. And I kept trying to say, yo, Moon top 5, Moon top 5, Moon top 5, Moon top 5. Moon ain't top 5. What Moon did to do to be top 5? Ha ha ha. And all of a sudden, Moon and a lot of y'all top 5. Keep telling y'all about Hoodie Kel, how he been progressing post-injury. Oh, Kel ain't like that. All right. Okay.
But fellas, here's the thing. That might be a debatable call of like they shouldn't stop, like call that for 1v1s. My thing is if someone is hands in a cookie jar, you call it once and then twice. You gotta make an adjustment.
Yeah.
You gotta make an adjustment. That's how the refs are gonna call the game that game. You gotta make an adjustment.
Right.
Brother, especially if the first one was called on the floor.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, though, Jay Reed needs a score because the way Kel's looking off.
You ain't been telling me.
This game
I've
could get
been
away
telling.
from-
I don't care what you've been new about. And I hope no wait a second. No reaction screen is crazy. No reaction screen is crazy. Nah, I'm bugging. Okay, hold on. I need to lock back in. Let me lock back in, chat. My apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There you go. Oh. Going to the line.
One.
Jay Reed to the line to getting fouled by Hoodie Kel. Much needed free throw make from him. He needs it to retain possession. And he got it.
Lock into it, skate. I'm not breaking down nothing in this game. So if you're watching this to see a breakdown of a move, I'm not doing none of that. Hoodie Kel went fed. That's the story of the night. We Josing on this one.
Oh, good bump there. He got that. Oh, good hand.
Another one.
That's the third time.
He cut you off, you go that way. He go this way.
Hey, Kel. I ordered this sweater, brother. I'm trying to wear it on stream. Where is it?
He cut you off, you go that way. He go this way.
Got a counter from Kel. Kel should. That's a 2-foot finish, right?
2-foot or quick inside scoop.
Yeah.
Or a quick inside scoop.
I think he might be thinking there's going to be contact there, but there wasn't a lot, so that's why there was a lot of force in that layup.
Got it.
Yeah,
Call.
consistent.
I like it.
So
Great
is that
call.
on the floor or going up?
That one was
ahead.
going up because he didn't swipe
up.
through.
Got it.
Kel was like, he swiped through that first time.
Got the free throw to go, Jay Reed. See if you could get a run going for yourself. Get his DC crowd involved.
A lot of times a free throw does lead to a bucket.
Got it. Good. Oh my God, need him in his shit.
That was
It's
a
a
foul
knee to
by
face.
the midsection.
Flying. Was that a flying knee?
You got a
No,
flying knee.
Don't you say it, because I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
It's a good shot for him. It's a good shot.
Flying nutcracker.
Nah. That's not what you wanted to say. That's not what you wanted to say.
Problem there.
Oh, it's halftime, fellas.
You know, I will say, you have an 89% success rate calling on halftime.
Really?
It's pretty high. Going to halftime, fellas. Yep, halftime, fellas. There it is, halftime, fellas. Oh, going to halftime.
Y'all know like I know when y'all see a green release or a green move. I'm like,
What does B say? Oh, he made it. What does he say?
Got it.
No, I can't remember. Oh, and he made it. That's what
And
you
he
said.
made
Yeah, and he made it.
And he makes it.
He made it. Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta score, bro. You gotta score, bro. You don't got as much time as you think. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, he'll be at 25, and you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta find my
score.
score.
He told Scoob told bro he got to score. No shit.
Feel me? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I think what worked was what you did. Yeah, that shit, like, get down there, you strong enough.
First half,
and start, you know what I'm saying? Start pivoting his ass. I think that'll get you going at least, you know what I'm saying?
there we go. Hoodie Kel to halftime, rising up and shooting.
It's a foul.
On the floor call, it did look like an irregular shot in motion. Like it looked like he stuck that left elbow out.
But you gotta get your hand out the cookie jar.
Yep.
All right, so I'm not gonna get hyped for that one, but I will tell you is this is when I knew the game was over. The game was over. The game was over.
He is sneaky athletic. Sneaky bounce. Sneaky.
And he looks at it. He looks at it.
4 points.
He looks at it. Hey, remember that Giannis glance that he gave the camera when Drew Holiday threw him that lob in Game 5, I believe it was, of the NBA Finals? When Drew Holiday got that steal on D-Book, then he threw the lob and Giannis looked at the camera. Look how you look at the camera. Look. And then like he walked away because he got an and one.
If you smell. Oh,
He's putting on a performance for DC.
Oh my God, he's
Oh
destroying it.
my gosh!
fellas,
Kel's cooking.
by the time they see this, the ABC awards will already be announced. that might be a viral moment, Kennedy.
Yes.
We have to discuss it.
Yes. Oh, no, you better not. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I wish I could hear his huddle.
Oh, Kel, chill. Oh, he is bugging. He is wilding. He dancing and prancing, moving and grooving. And lastly, he is styling and profiling on that hand right now. This is nasty work. Diabolical suet clap.
You literally, Hoodie Kel made me pull out every emote and saying that I had right there.
Has Kel made some fans out of DC tonight?
Yes.
Oh, he's absorbing the bump. Okay, ball fake difference. And one. Jay Reed fighting back.
Hey, I know ABC Crew got a little bit of flack from the fans in Chapter 2, Season 3 for our commentating. I want to reiterate, man, like, this is us when we're absolutely fresh. Like, we came into this event, we were fresh, we knew what we wanted to do, whatever the case may be. And, like we did, y'all got to remember, like, when we did the Chapter 2, Season 3 thing, we had a full pay-per-view for, like, 8 hours. And then we came back the next day and started commentating every single game. By the time we got to that second day, third day, we were gassed, we were burnt. And also, with the way some of it was filmed, you had some players that were mic'd up while the game was going on. Then you got the actual game audio. So the editors have to balance all of that. So a lot of times, or some of the times, we would be talking, but the editors would make a decision. And you got to respect the decision as somebody that's part of the team. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it seem like, first of all, commentary, the game isn't about the ABC Crew any damn way. The game is about the players. The ABC Crew is here to enhance the experience for the people. And the editors make decisions, and you got to respect their decisions that when they make them.
Reed bumping, spinning, shoot. Oh!
Jay Reed is like, all right, I'm finna just try to
Hoodie
get
Kel
downhill
in this game the way he been hooping.
single time. That's what Jay Reed was. I'm getting downhill.
There we go. I will say this, fellas. The ability to get that hand out of the shot pocket, and then he has to play honest on the Kel jab game. If you can't put a hand on Kel with his jab game, it could get dark.
Facts.
Good D.
No way. Loop 2. Mills, your responsibility.
Your responsibility. We're not moving off this pivot. Glass.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
I thought that was cash. Good bump there. Hoodie Kel, he does a good job of absorbing that bump. Bumps, and he does a good job of bracing and knowing when you're going to bump. And with that bump, you kind of want to make sure if you're going to do it as an offensive guy, you want to make sure you're inside the paint, and at least you could ball fake or something to get that ball up to the rim there. But Hoodie Kel embraced that bump, and now Jay Reed is still outside of the lane line. He still made it though. That's tough.
Yes. One possession at a time, fellas.
Kel got the one knock out him on that possession. Jay Reed with a tough and one bucket. Go crawl his way back into something right now. Hold on now. He got hit in the stomach.
I'm a Prize Picks partner, Burke. Just looked at chat. I'm a Prize Picks partner. This was sent to me. Be respectful. Good D.
Call.
Kel got to take his hand out of there. I know he's swiping, but he played good enough defense to just wall up.
Facts.
Contest at the top. Jay Reed slowly climbing his way back into this ball game. It's a big free throw for him. Gotta go.
Big in his free throws.
Jay Reed.
Fight back. Glass.
Wow!
Tough
Here we
shot.
go.
Oh, Jay Reed's gone now. Here we go. Oh, he's bumping.
Uh-oh. Kel keeps bailing him out instead of just walling up and
Jay
jumping
Reed is
straight up.
bumping really well right
Jay
there.
Reed's whole game plan is just to play within bumps and spins for the rest of the game.
Absolutely.
Great contact.
Jay Reed doing a phenomenal job not folding
Yeah.
and hooping.
Yes.
Big free throw once again. Got to retain possession. Got it.
And he's making his free throws to keep this little run going.
Those bumps can wear it on your legs. If you're Hoodie Kel, you got to get a stop. Bump it again.
Good hand.
Heard a lot of
Oh, he got him. Got him. Yep.
Damn, jab game is filthy. I'm glad they changed the angle so I can see. Got the jab here. Boom. Eyes. Eyes, man. Freaking eyes. Eyes right there. Got him. Just Jerry just did the
Oh, he got him. Got him. Yep. Rocker is filthy, man.
this.
3-ball wins it.
Jab three. Here we go.
Could have got one off there.
Rocker coming, fellas.
snatch. Oh, no snatch.
Good foul.
It's a great foul.
Yep.
Make him earn it.
Game time, bro. Don't play with it. Game time, bro.
Man. Oh, he's not getting place to go.
Possession not over.
He did not.
It has to
They're not
touch
gonna-
the floor,
yeah.
right?
Test the floor. Correct.
One bucket for Hoodie Kel to have TNC up 2-0. Downhill demon, Jay Reed.
Man.
Downhill demon.
Everything is literally. It's straight R. Kelly. Bump and grind down there, man. Yeah. Ow!
Oh, he was able to sneak that through there.
28-16. Kel better shut it here. before it
Jerry
gets interesting.
fighting though, bro. I respect it. He's fighting.
Oh, we gotta hold that ball there.
Next foul's a free throw. That's smart.
Kel's smart there. and battle one.
Oh, that's game, fellas. Oh,
Oh no.
that's his patented 2 to 3 dribble pull up. Got a normal.
Somebody in the chat said nigga just spamming L2.
There's another. Oh, he lost it.
Double dribble.
If he just he grabbed it with 2. If he just kept it.
The basketball right now. Jay Reed ain't going out easy. In this game. 30-16. Hoodie kill.
Dominant performance.
Yeah.
You look good out there, man, Jules.
Yeah, nothing much else to say. Great performance. Like I said, I think he made some more fans in DC. That he's going over to Scoob right now, I believe. Maybe not. We know that's the match that we would love to see one more time. Yeah.
See y'all guys in the next episode. We have Malik Dunbar versus Zeke. Shout out Wale. Shout out Nike for sponsoring this event. We'll see you guys soon.
That's the end of that episode. Hoodie Kel takes the dub over Jordan. I'm going to go to Jordan first. Was this, have you played one-on-one in the space before going to 30?
No.
So first game to 30, what are your thoughts on it?
It's a good space. Like, I haven't played basketball in a little minute, but it's good to be back out here and compete with the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's conditioning-wise, it's definitely different than actually playing basketball. But I like it. I like it. Physicality and everything. I like it.
Yeah, I always like to ask guys, especially when it's your first time running a one-on-one to 30 on a stage like this, just like making the adjustment of you've been a basketball player your whole life, but recognizing that this is a little different.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, I give my hats off to Kill. Like, he was hitting tough moves. I tried to mess up his rhythm. He was, countering me. And I ain't gonna lie, I like the space, and I definitely tip my hat to him, for sure.
Kel, I feel like that was a big statement game for you. Seems like you were out here with a mission to prove. What was it?
I mean, first of all, I just want to say all glory to God, and I just want to really just shout out Reed. You know what I mean? This is his first game out here. He came out here, never doing this before, and you know what I mean, playing somebody that got a lot of experience in this. He looks good, bro. He should definitely be out here. That's his first game. Y'all should definitely see a lot more of him. But you know what I mean, the person that ran this event, you know what I mean? Like, he's not supposed to be putting somebody out here like this for his first game. Scoob's supposed to be out here. Feel me? He's supposed to play me here. We're in his hometown, and I should have been playing Scoob today. For real, for real.
Can I just see it like one last time? Like, y'all don't have to ever speak to each other, ever. You know what I'm saying? Just, I know it's 2-0. Can I just see it one last time? Please. See y'all next video. Oh, shit. God damn. All right, here we go. Panel. Give me 1 second, man. I just need to relax for a second, man. We've been live for almost 2 hours. Y'all know how I feel about that. Kind of treat my shit like first take. I don't need to be live no longer than 2 hours, but I got to get the panel up here. I got to hear what my boys got to say about this right here, man. I ain't going to hold you. Chat, when you do this, bruh, if Scoob and Kel played Scoob killing him, yeah, you're drunk. Hey, man, I need whatever you smoking. Matter of fact, I need whatever you drinking. Matter of fact, I need both. Give me whatever you doing, both of them. All right. MBD family, whenever y'all ready, man, I'm up here. we go. We got Freddie in the building. Freddie in the building. Freddie in the building. Freddie in the. Oh, we got IJ. Oh no. I know he got something to say. Oh man, this about to be a good one. It's Jay pulling up today. It's Jay pulling up today.
Yo.
I know he got something to say.
I'm gonna just hold it up, bro.
You hear me?
Yep.
Hear you.
All right, bro. I'm gonna turn my camera on in a second. Hold on. See, things set up.
Yo.
What's y'all boys? Y'all good?
Oh no.
Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Yo.
shit. Nah, hold on.
Man, y'all ain't gonna say what's up to a nigga? What's up, man?
Yo, this nigga got the Aldi bag with the OTT.
Oh
no.
wow. That's crazy.
All right. I'm locked into it. I'm locked in all the way. I promise you. Hold on. Give me a second.
Shit, bro.
Yo, we got another edition of MBD Debates. It's been a full week since the last time we reconvened. We got MBD Freddie, MBD J, and MBD IJ with a bag on a check going fed. Oh, nah. All right. Fellas, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, man. You see, I'm out of my normal setup, bro. I'm in Florida right now, so.
Oh, you must be on vacation.
Trip, but yeah, a little family trip right now, man. But I couldn't miss this, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't miss this, bro. You see why I couldn't miss this?
Jay's crazy. Jay, how you feeling, bro? You look pissed.
Nah, I was trying to get my shit set up.
Brother, your mic back low. Your mic low every time I see you talk. IJ, what's going on?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Chilling, man.
This man fool, bro. What?
Y'all like my costume? Y'all fucking with it?
Yeah, it's Halloween. What's going on?
Nah, man. You see what it said on the front?
Oh my goodness.
All right, fellas, let's go ahead and see what's going on here, man. Let's go ahead and lock in. First subject is the obvious. We got All-Star Weekend that just passed. And I really want y'all to have the floor for this. I'm gonna give y'all my 2 cents, but I really want y'all to talk and for y'all to have the floor and y'all get y'all stuff off, man. Where do y'all want to begin? Y'all want to begin with just All-Star Weekend in totality or the LP Trey game?
In totality, and then we could get into the Trey game. I feel like, the Joseph game. I feel like,
Go ahead.
it was I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of how it turned out, bro. Even just like from the beginning of the event, like it started an hour late. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat was complaining about it, and those first 2 games, bro. Like I had a 2-hour drive back home. Mike versus Tello or Teo started about 15 minutes before I left to start driving back home. I got back home and and Bruce versus Dooley wasn't done yet. Like those 2 games got me through my entire drive home and allowed me to get settled into the crib to where I could go on my actual PC and watch the end of the game. And like it was entirely too much, bro. Like I know you say you don't want us to put everything on the refs, but like they need to be held on trial in the Supreme Court for what happened. Like that shit was kind of insane. I feel like they didn't really do a good job at controlling the game. They were very like flip-floppy on what they wanted to call and what they didn't want to call. They weren't consistent.
And like Dev said, like he was trying to, give dude some constructive, not even constructive criticism, just like, yo, are you sure you saw what you saw? And he kind of brushed him off a little bit. And I think Dev's reaction to it was kind of hilarious to me. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And bro, when the 2v2 was about to start, and I saw Neon and the Adrian Harding on the other side, and they said they was about to play, I physically stood up and walked out the room. Like I'm not trolling. I stood up and I left my room and I went to go talk to my parents for a little bit. Like I was mad, bro. Like I was genuinely mad. You feel me? And it's like I understand things happen to where they're two huge rappers. They got things that they got to take care of. But it's like when you promote something on your flyer, and that's one of the main focal points of your event, and they don't show up, like that's not a good look. You feel what I'm saying? That's like you promoting, let's say, right, Lance versus Beasley. Obviously, that's not as big as that, but like instead of Beasley, like a G League player show up. You feel me? Like how does that look on TNC? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like that should have gotten taken care of. And then the LP versus Joseph game, we're gonna talk about that as a whole group. So I'm not even gonna get into that yet. But I mean, Nesco versus Jerome was a great game. The KOTC went very smoothly. Nas put on a show. You feel me? Any doubts anybody had of Nas being number one? I feel like he shut all of that up. And he went crazy. Yeah, somebody in the chat said they was in the building. G Herbo was watching the game. I guess Polo G couldn't show up, but like I don't know. Something has to get done about that.
Who else? Go ahead. Anybody?
Yeah, let me. Is my mic better?
It's a little bit better. I'll turn up my my OBS. Go ahead.
Anyways, I feel like the event itself, Davo, man. I honestly, the event was bad. The matchups took an hour each. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Mike's game took like an hour and 10 minutes, and Bruce's second half took 45 minutes. Like, what are we doing? The whole, like, the rules about the timeouts, that was super inconsistent. And I feel like as a whole, the Nesco game was actually great. It was great bump. It got the crowd back into it, because I'm not gonna lie, even watching it, I got tired of both those games being an hour long. Like, it's hard to really cheer for a game when it's going on that long between two people. But Nesco game was great bump. I was surprised that Nesco lost, honestly. I did not think he was going to lose. And the 2v2, like David was saying that G Herbo was hurt from the night before, but at the end of the day, like, I guess he was put into a bad position with the players not really wanting to play or not being able to play. And he can't force people to play, obviously. You can't force these rappers to play. It's not like they need the money or nothing like that. So, yeah, but I really don't like how, for the overall event, like I rated probably like a 5 out of 10. And that's me being nice, to be honest. Like, and the LP game, like you say, we're gonna get into that later, but I just feel like the inconsistencies in terms of the overall rules, the scenarios with the timeouts, like I think Bruce second half, they had like 10 timeouts or something like that. Like people was getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just not really a good thing, but to me, like, and I can't give these platform owners more grace. Y'all had a couple pay-per-views to get the I feel like to get the main stuff out the way. Like, y'all should have been able to streamline some of this stuff. So, yeah.
IJ?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it a bean like this, because I don't want to just put everything on Devo, you know what I'm saying? Even though he did say he will take full accountability for everything, I don't want to put everything on Devo. But overall, the event as a whole, I think that it felt like it was like they wasn't prepared for it. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Like, it just looked like it wasn't, like, it just seemed like y'all just sparked up a stream and just say, hey, this is what we doing. Just here, the players here, like they having like a combine or something like that. That's what it really felt like. But I think that the refs, and also that the fact that the refs was popping at the Dev in the lab is insane to me. I think that's why I picked all the stuff on the refs, because that's insane. Like, I get that's what you supposed to be doing right now, but bro, this is a man that's trying to help you out, and you fucking the game up, bro. So, like, take some advice, and don't be trying to be hard and trying to be wrong from the dev and try to show him up and all of that, like you know what I'm saying? But honestly, bro, the first game with Mike Hart and Tello, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I have never seen so many travels, pivots, foots used wrong. It was just a tough watch, bro. Like, and also what I've been saying, I told y'all about that 2v1 with Tello, bro. I said, we gotta see the 30. It's a little different when you got a tag team partner and you ain't scored on defense you ain't scored in 3 possessions. You could tag somebody in. But y'all seen that last half of that game, bro. Tello was struggling, bro. And Mike Hart and Soul, but we can get us a little later. But, bro, Tello was struggling to score, bro. That's why I said there's no way in hell he be in Nesco at all. There's no way in hell he be in Nesco, bro. To get him to 30. It's not happening. And then with the Bruce and Dooley game, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I just think that game right there, and then shout out to Marcus Teague and Bean Him for keeping it to being. Like, I'm happy that they so real about certain situations, but they don't care who says what, whatever the case may be. But that Bruce and Dooley game was horrible, bro. It was cool in the first half, but if you're gonna let Bruce muck it up, you gotta let Dooley do the same thing too, bro. Because let's be real, that's the only reason why Bruce got into the game. Like I said, Bruce did hit some tough shots. He definitely hit some tough shots to get back into the game. But bro, he mucked it up. And y'all know how the street stars get. They muck it up. They talk to the ref. They talk to the corner. Man, go ahead, take a breathe. Let me holler at the ref real quick. So that was all strategy, in my opinion. But overall, bro, like I said, I'm not gonna blame Devo only because the refs was popping it like that. Well, the ball head ref was popping it. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying he know what he doing and this and that. But overall, I'm gonna probably agree with Jay on the rating. I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10, bro. Honest opinion though. 5 out of 10.
Y'all wanted somebody break down the Mike versus Tello game and how y'all felt about it. Because I know we did like a little overview of the entire weekend, but let's go game by game real quick of Mike and Tello. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit, but I want to circle back to everybody else first.
Yeah, I can go. I feel like the Mike game, Mike just couldn't get it going. Like, I don't know what the mental block was in the first half. Like, me personally, I feel like the calls were one-sided, personally. But it's not really an excuse when Mike misses 6 free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real hard for me to say that, and especially in the first half, it wasn't like Mike was really getting away from Tello. It was a lot of the what I feel like were fouls. I could see the refs not calling it because there was no separation to begin with. Right. So Mike, and I rock with Mike. Like,
man, keep it 100. Keep it 100, bro. Don't hold back.
Yeah,
bro.
It looked like he ain't belong out there to me. Like, I felt like he was ill prepared, and especially for him to be able to, he clawed his way back into the game, right? And he had a great opportunity to end the game, and he sat and stared at the guy, like, and then T gonna get on his podcast and say that Mike said it was LP time.
Wait. Talk about. I had to like fully hear you and like fully soak that in. He said what? That it was bad. My camera turned off. What did he say?
He said that it was LP time.
Oh.
Like, what?
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
Insane. Like Mike, I can't let that slide. Like, you're somebody that played in the G. You were supposed to. It was not supposed to be that hard for you to even get to the point of winning the game to begin with. But the fact that you had the game in your hands and you had a lot of separation, but then you decided to stare at the guy as he's coming back to contest, missed the shot, and then when they asked you why you did that, you said it was LP time? Like, Mike. Oh my God.
Yo. Like, you can't be on a losing streak doing shit like that, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
the glaze is crazy.
That was crazy. When they said it on the announcer's table, I thought they meant somebody in the crowd said that. I didn't know Mike himself said that shit, bro. You gotta at least make it, bro.
That's what happens when you tired. Your
No,
brain don't
stop.
start
Hey,
working.
no,
You start-
chill. No way you said that.
I'm telling you, you better hit up. You better hit up T.
bro.
You gotta ask him, bro.
I'll send you the clip. He said that. He said T time. First of all,
LP time.
oh my bad. Damn. He said LP time. First of all, why are you thinking about another man when you supposed to win this game for bread? For bread, like the first, like, and the move was great. You could have gamed it, but you decided to stare at the guy and then missed a shot. And then when you're asked about it, say LP time.
So you telling me when he snatched him, that's what he thought in his brain? That's what he said?
Yes. He was trying to get a clip. And Mike, you're not that guy. Like, Mike, you're not that guy to get a clip off of something like that. You need to just end the game.
That man said he snatched him and said LP. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane, though. That's insane. But no, that's insane. But no, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Mike Harden, it just looked like he be disinterested, bro. It's just like he just don't be interested. Like, even with the game with who did he just play? And he did that nuke over the damn backboard. Who he play?
Dede,
yeah. Like,
Joe, that was
it's like the stuff that Mike be doing. It's like he don't have no purpose or nothing. No moves that he doing. No purpose. Like, bro, how you gonna do a behind the back, tween behind the back, and the nigga still standing there? You ain't bend your knees. You ain't try to shift the man. None of that. Like I said, no, Mike did get back into the game because he was in some. Like I said, Mike is a tough shot maker. But bro, he wasn't creating no separation. Then when you was getting to the cup, you just stopped doing that. Then you shooting 40 footers. What? Who you supposed to be, Mike? You 40 footers? Come on, bro. There's only a few people on the scene that can do that. And my brother, I love you, but you ain't one of them, brother. But bro, come on, bro. And then with Tello, like I said, with Tello, bro, I kind of seen it because I knew he had a great day against Nesco. But bro, I think Tello needs some work. That's just my opinion. Because Tello damn near traveled every time he touched the ball. Literally, like, you can't take off and run, bro. That's a travel.
Bruh.
You can't take off and run. That's a walk, bro. You can't do that. And then on top of that, his pivot work wasn't great at all. Like, he traveled a few times trying to do them up and unders and spin fades and all of that. Like, bro, like, and then even on the crazy part is that we all seen it in real time. Like, Behan and Marcus Teague is saying everything in real time. They like, damn, there ain't no travel. Damn, y'all don't call travel. Damn, y'all don't call nothing over here, huh? Like, they all saying this while the game is going on, bro. Like, come on, bro. And y'all know how Behan get. Behan don't give a shit. He don't care, bro. So, come on, bro. Like I said, the game was cool up until it was cool from the beginning, but bro, towards that second half, I don't know what we was watching. And it's crazy how we was all in the group chat, bro. And by the time we was done, it was 8 o'clock.
Right.
It was 8 o'clock.
Mad.
We not trying to see a 2-hour 1v1 game, bro. And guess who was in the building? And like I said, you think Archie Goodwin gonna play in that shit? Y'all think Archie Goodwin gonna play, bro?
Wait, traction. We'll get to it. Let me say this though. 2 things I took from this game. Them 2v1s don't mean shit.
Thank you. No, it's a good concept, but thank you, because people was in the TikTok comments arguing with me that Nesto lost rank because he lost the 2v1, and I was like losing brain cells, bro. But continue. I'm sorry.
Them 2v1s don't really mean any. I'm gonna keep it brief, fella, because I really want y'all to get y'all. I didn't spoke on this 3-4 times already. I really want y'all to get y'all. The 2v1s really don't mean nothing. Tello is a really good player, but stamina is going to be an issue for him down the stretch, and also shot selection is going to be an issue for him down the stretch. Especially if they clean up the fouls and stuff like that, it's going to have to take better shots because although Mike couldn't put the ball in the basket, he was guarding at a really good level. He gave himself enough possessions to actually try to come back in the game. Now for Mike,
It hurt, B. I know it hurt, bro. I know it hurt. I know it hurts, bro. It hurt. I know that hurt, bro.
Now for Mike, he's joining my free throw clinic immediately. I've never seen a point guard at 5'10", 5'11" miss 8 straight free throws ever. I've never seen it in the history of basketball. Shaquille O'Neal would have made a free throw in that situation.
Right.
And Mike didn't make a free throw. That's the reason. That's the whole reason why he lost the game, fellas. No other reason to me. I know he did the dumb stuff at the end with the snatch, and he looked at him like. But if he just makes half of his free throws and gives himself the ball back, he has a chance to win the game, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you. And I gotta keep it 100 because I gotta keep my integrity with the fans. I'm no longer saying, you know how we be like the version of Mike? That's Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and ones that's Mike. Until he figures it out, that's Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Until he's able to figure out shot selection, not patting the ball in the same spot, getting downhill, playing off 2 feet, taking good shots, and playing through the physicality, depending on whatever setting he's in, that's Mike. Now, in team setting, I'm taking him over most niggas. 3v3,
Yeah.
2v2, 5v5.
I agree.
When it comes to the ones, it's been too many consecutive outings to where we're like, Mike, that's not who you are. 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 Well, maybe that is for the time being until you figure it out. But fellas, let's move on to Bruce and Dooley. Let's go ahead and break that down a little bit.
Man, but Dooley deserves another pay-per-view spot, like expeditiously. I think whatever the next pay-per-view is, they need to find a spot for Dooley because he looked amazing in that game. And like Jay and like IJ said, bro, that second half just turned into a no disqualification game. You feel what I'm saying? And this is kind of goes back onto the refs. I seen Dooley get like legitimately fouled on game point. Like he had a pull up, his arm like got pulled down damn near. And they just didn't call it. You feel what I'm saying? They just didn't call it. I just think he looked really good though. I think despite like the fouling, Bruce did a really good job at staying in the game. Like you're not gonna win the game off strictly fouling alone. Like you still got to put the ball in the basket. You still got to find ways to score the ball because Dooley was more athletic than Bruce throughout the game. Like he's just a more athletic player in general. He was moving faster than Bruce. Bruce looked a little bit slower throughout the game. But he was still finding the smart shots to take to where he can get those timely buckets to shorten those leads and keep himself in the game and ultimately win the game. You feel what I'm saying? But I really like Dooley in that game. He's been on a really good, just not even though he lost, like he's been on a really good run. Beat Bino, had that great game that he did against Bruce. I want to continue to see him. You feel what I'm saying? Like from watching his first game against Nesco to now, like his development has been amazing, bro.
Yeah, I feel like with that Bruce game, this is really when I start to assign some blame onto Davo. I would say the same thing. I don't want to make this a platform thing that I'm just hating on OTD. And when the game gets that day, first of all, I don't understand how Bruce finished that game with the gash on his leg, bleeding through the bandage. Like player safety, what was that cut his leg open like that? First of all,
the damn side of the hoop, bro, the back of that damn hoop.
And then the game, I felt like Bruce willed his way into winning the game. Like obviously, that second half, I feel like it would have been a little bit more lopsided in Bruce's favor if the fouls, if the stoppages weren't happening, because Dooley was tired. Dooley was exhausted. To me, what I saw, and I felt like he got to get the corner situated because that fight that almost happened between when Bruce took that hard foul, right? And when he hit the basket.
Oh, yeah, that was
and Dooley's corner man was beefing with Bruce and Scoob, and somebody said he threatened to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have that from a corner guy, like you at all. But the game just got mucked up, and I feel like, again, if I want to believe Davo when he said that he didn't know the refs made up that rule, right? That you can't end the game on a free throw. it happened in Bruce's game, and you didn't correct it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that they're sitting there watching the game, entertaining whoever you got to entertain and running around, because I get it, as an owner, you're not really watching the event like you should be, right? Because you just got a lot going on. But you should have checked your watch and say, why is this game taking so long? What is the stoppages? Because I'm telling you, before that big foul where Bruce hit the basket, nobody had timeouts. I think Dooley had used his timeouts, and Bruce had one timeout. How many timeouts did they use after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me was the most infuriating thing, because the pace of the game was actually not that bad if you don't take that second half of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that bad up until that point, but they just made it crazy to where they were just fouling, and it was, to me, it should not have been that at all.
Yeah, man. I just think that, like I said, and I think I said this the last time we was live, is games like that and an event like that is the reason why pros was never coming to this space, bro. Especially that Bruce and Dooley game. I just think that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just think that when, especially typically the Street Stars guys, when they play clean, it's hard for them to get off, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Like,
outside
they
of
have
Zay,
to play.
outside of Zay, I think Zay could get off.
Yeah. Outside of Zay. But I just think that, like, I really, truly don't think Bruce would have beat Dooley if he didn't foul him almost every possession. I don't. Because we all seen what happened in that first half. Dooley was getting to it. And Dooley can shoot, like, and we have seen Dooley progression. And before I finish with the what day game, the next pay-per-view has to be Dooley and Kane, bro. Has to be. I have to see that between them, bro. I'm two offensive skill guys. I have to see that. But back to the game, though. But, bro, like, Bruce had a tough time on defense in the beginning because he didn't put his two hands on him, on Dooley. But when he went back to the corner and talking to Scuba and them, you know what Scuba and them told him. We all know what they told him. Hey, man, hey, put two hands on him. Like, push him, man. Be physical with him. And like I said, that tired Dooley out. But what I love about Dooley is he like, well, damn, if you doing that to me, I'm gonna do it to you. We both gonna be hacking each other. You ain't about to just hack yo all the way to a win. I'm gonna hack you right back. And then I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna before I finish, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Don't y'all think that that court was a little bit too small?
It was regular to me.
It was regular.
Yeah, it was just sweaty. Like, the court just sweaty.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
it
was a
was just
little
slipping too
slippery.
much. Yeah.
No, because it just felt like, especially in that game with Dooley and Bruce, bro, it felt like somebody wasn't gonna make it out that movie one. I don't know, by injury, by fouling, by fighting, somebody wasn't gonna make it, bro. Because like Jay said, or Freddie said, bro, his Bruce leg got split open off the pole, off the back of the basketball pole. First of all, let's be real. The basketball pole really the winner. It's undefeated. It's still undefeated to this day. That pole ain't never lost.
It's too close to the court, bro. That stanchion damn near
That pole ain't never lost, bro. That ain't never lost ever. And then on top of that, the blocker things with the signs, OCD signs on them, they crashing into them, and yeah, bro, it was just a very ugly looking game to watch, bro. It was just ugly to look at, bro. Just ugly. But I definitely do agree with Freddie. Dooley should definitely get a pay-per-view, and I think it should be Keem, though. For real.
Fellas, I say this. Bruce loses that game by double digits if it continues how it was in the first half.
Facts.
He loses that game, and that's the reason why when he came to TNC and all that was being called and you couldn't do that, he was struggling against a guy like Isote who can move side to side, and that's athletic. Dooley can move side to side. He's athletic. He got a burner also. So he doesn't have, Tatum had a burner Dooley got, and he's athletic. So it's like you could tell he was struggling to start the game. That's why I picked Dooley to win. But I was like, yo, if Bruce mucked this game up, he got a chance. And to be honest with you, that shit was past mucked up. That shit was a brawl. Which is why I ended up, fellas, I think the entire stream, I'm talking about the free stream with Mike Harden and Bruce, those two games were like 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Easily.
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro,
That shit was crazy.
I was mad. Like I put it in the group chat. There's no way that I chose to watch this instead of linking with a girl. It was. I was not expecting it to take that long. Like I was like, this game is taking an hour. It's taking an hour 10. It's taking an hour 20 with the Bruce game, and then with the refs. Why are we not calling a foul when he's crowding the landing space? Like that Bruce game, I felt like Dooley was gonna get hurt. And second half, I felt like Bruce was gonna get hurt because they were just crowding the landing space. Bruce is landing on Dooley's ankle. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, it was just sloppy. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, let's get to Nesco and Jerome Randall, man. Let me hear what y'all got to say about that one.
Boy, Jerome Randall. Let me tell you something, brother. You are tough, my brother. You are tough. I had no idea that you was a bucket like that. I'm talking about a real life pro. Did not know that. I thought he was just like a little trainer or something. 'Cause I checked his Instagram before the game, and I only seen like a couple clips of him training and doing a little couple workouts. But bro, but no, actually, let me. I'm gonna pause on Jerome Randall. Let's get the nuts go real quick. And then I heard something that really bothered me with Dev. What Dev said. So Dev in the lab asked you, "Hey man, so what you think about this game, bro?" Oh no, I ain't prepared for him. What you mean you ain't prepared for him? I thought you was top 5, bro. You since when do you not prepare for matchups, bro? And then on top of that, and we all been talking about this in the group chat, even on live. Nesco has looked sluggish these past outings that we just say Nesco, he looked sluggish. Now he did decent in the Ballers Life little 3v3 thing with them and all of that. He did a little decent, you know what I'm saying? But Nesco has looked sluggish, bro. He looked sluggish. He was biting on every move. I could tell he ain't do no film study with Jerome Randall. Because Jerome Randall caught him with at least maybe 3 throughs, at least. And then on top of that, now go back to Jerome Randall, bro. Step through with the left and the right. Come on, bro. That's some pro shit, bro. Come on, bro. But I will say, shout out to Jerome Randall. You definitely shocked the world because we all know we take the YouTubers 98% of the time, bro. But all I'm gonna say is this, bro. I heard Left Hand Diamond Jerome Randall supposed to be playing. Left Hand Diamond, you better wake up, my boy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
you better wake up, my boy.
For that one. He gotta wake up.
Better wake up.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Left Hand Dom definitely better be on his best A game for that one because the way Jerome makes shots, bro, he's not gonna be inefficient how Ness was. He's not gonna be inefficient.
Oh no.
I can assure you about that. But go ahead.
yeah, you could tell the skill gap. Like, it really looked like Nesco did not belong out there. Honestly, I've never, and the fact that Nesco played a cleaner game than he usually does was surprising.
Do you think that was because like who he was going against? Like he don't want to muck it up against OG like that, or what do you think that was? Because that was surprising to me too.
I feel like it was more of a respect thing, like because the way he's played in past, it's never been like that. Like he's never cared, and I felt like him saying he didn't prepare was more of a front of like. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really want to talk trash. I feel like he didn't want to talk trash on him because Nesco has talked trash to everybody. Like, it's never been somebody where he's gone into the game and said, "Nah, I ain't done no film on him." Like, what? And then you go out there and it just looked like a skill gap. And I've never, honestly, I don't even know what to say about that game. Like it was a great matchup though. It was great for the overall event. Like that was the best game. That was a game of the night to me, to where the crowd was involved, hitting big shots, hitting clean moves, not too much fouling. Like that was what I feel like most games should be. So props to them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, a lot of people like Dav said it a few times that Jerome like really took the scene serious and really studied the scene before coming on. Like it showed. You feel what I'm saying? It showed immediately. just in his play style, in the way that he was pacing himself throughout the game. His shot making ability was through the charts. You could tell that he really takes all of this shit serious. And that was very uncharacteristic of Nesto. So first of all, not talk shit. And I think it was a respect thing. I don't think it was necessarily an OG thing. I think it was more respect than it being OG because he was on that with Terry Hosley. And not Terry Hosley, I'm bugging Todd Lawson. My fault, Terry. And I think that was more so because he felt disrespected by Ty. He said it a little bit after the game. He's like, "Yo, like you put me in these AI cartoons and shit. Like we don't do that." He took that as disrespect. You feel me? I feel like with Jerome, he was just kind of going out there to hoop. This was by far the best game of the card though. Like this, and I would say the KOTC, but I feel like everything that transpired from the Lamar and Joseph game kind of killed the vibe for the KOTC. So I'm gonna just keep it at the Jerome game. That really saved the event for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like that really was a display of what they wanted the event to be. But shout out to Jerome for just coming out here, putting on a game, no outside shenanigans, no nothing. He came in a hoop, bro, earned his respect immediately. You feel what I'm saying? Like even if he would have lost that game, I feel like we would have all wanted him back because we all want him back. We all want him to stay on the scene, continue playing these ones because you could tell you still have some left in the tank. But he looked amazing, bro. Real shit. Like he looked great, bro. I feel like he didn't look tired. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the one thing, and that's one thing that I feel like we got to start considering now is like we always consider that when pros come into the space against these one-on-one guys, they're gonna be out of shape, and that's why a lot of the YouTube guys will win. But what happens when these pros start showing up in one-on-one shape and fully understand what the one-on-one basketball is gonna bring? Like what do we have to look at then for these YouTube guys to really start consistently winning these games?
All right, fellas, before we get to LP and Trey, I want to talk about the KOTC. Somebody take off, man. Somebody take off.
I guess I should be the one to start, huh? Look, man, look. I know. A lot of people, especially people in my TikTok, like, man, he was talking about Nas, bro. What I said about Nas, he's still the top dog, and I've been saying that. I know I said he was ducking this and that, but like I said, check the tape. I still have Nas #1, bro. It just looked like Nas was head and shoulders better than everybody out there, and it wasn't even close. And I'm also gonna go on the limb and say this: Zay don't want to see a healthy Nas again, bro. He don't.
All right. This is where we start to argue. This is where we start to argue.
Hey, listen. We can do that, bro.
Oh shit!
Listen,
don't do that. Now.
It looks simple, bro.
Hey man,
it looks simple, bro.
It look too light, B. It look too light, B.
We're not gonna do is we're not gonna like. Come on, it's a KOTC. We giving credit, but we have to take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? He's scoring on two other people as well. It's not mano where he has to figure out in real time and adjustments. I'm gonna give him a lot of credit for the way he played. He played well, but we're not gonna say Zay don't want to see him. Like Zay, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. I can't. Now you can do it. I'm not doing it. Jay. You can do it. I'm not doing it.
Listen. Only reason I say that, bro, is because Nas is coming back off an injury. He ain't played Nas healthy, bro. And on top of that, first of all, like I said, I know Nas probably watching out there somewhere, bro. The fact that Nas ain't played a game like that, and we ain't really seen him, and he came out like that, boy, I'm talking about like just obliterated, and it didn't seem close. And then on top of that, D Lamb and them was, D Lamb is the biggest LP Glazer on the planet, by the way, biggest LP Glazer. He was like, hold on, Nas tough. Like, yeah, bro, Nas always been tough, bro. We just don't like the decisions that he make. It ain't had nothing to do with his game. But, bro, I'm not shocked by this, bro. Nas still #1, bro. He's still the top dog.
And that's my thing. Like, why? Just because we disagree with the decisions that have been made doesn't mean the game ain't there. Like, we all know the dude can hoop at an extremely high level. Just because we disagree with the decisions don't mean we don't notice that. I don't understand why people can't put two and two together. But y'all go ahead.
Yeah, man. Scoob, bro. y'all know Scoob, my guy, bro. It looked like barbecue chicken out there. You hear me? Nas looked like he came out the hyperbolic time chamber and was just hitting everything. Like it was the fact that he almost scored more than everybody else combined by 1 point.
By 1 point.
By 1 point.
And he
By
was
1
sitting
point.
all day. And he set the whole event.
And he set, and I was just like, it looked like he wasn't even seeing these people's hands. Like he was just out there just trying shit. What did LeBron say? I'm not even a left shoulder bump fake type of guy. Like that in itself, I felt like the king of the court, if they would have just skipped out on the 2v2 and went straight to the king of the court before, I guess, the final matchup, that would have been perfect in terms of timing to build up the energy, because the crowd really wasn't into it because it was the last thing of the night. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they missed out on the experience a little bit because Nas, he wasn't missing. And despite what we all say about Nas and his decisions, just because somebody is not our favorite player at the time does not mean that his ranking is different.
Facts.
It does not mean. The conversations that we were having were who's the face of the one-on-ones, right? Who is our favorite players? It has nothing to do. Everybody knows Nas is one. Until somebody beats Nas,
he's one.
You can't. Until somebody beat the closest person was Zay, and he lost to Rob. So that gap is you can't just say that somebody else is one because they're trending in that direction. Which when Nas posted on his Instagram story, you can't do nothing but respect it, because when he wins, he deserves to talk his trash.
What post you talking about?
That people had narratives to make other guys number one, and now
that wasn't the post. That wasn't the post. Face of the scene and one aren't the same.
Okay.
There could be a face in the NBA, and he could not be the best player in the NBA.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah. Facts.
Nobody argued that LP was number one on the scene. Nobody was arguing that. So I guess what he was arguing was about face. That's two totally different arguments. Is it?
Well, he both right now. It don't matter. He both right now.
So let me ask you this: if LP had won that game and then Nas had looked like that in that KOTC, what would happen? How would y'all feel?
I feel like
wait till December.
Yeah, it would have been the same scenario as before we walked into it.
Mm-hmm.
Same stuff, bro.
Just more build up, honestly.
Yeah.
More build up.
Freddie, did you go?
Yeah, bro. Nah. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. First off, I want to give Nas a little bit of extra credit for me. Shout out to Nas. He did follow me on TikTok yesterday, so he a real one for that. Shout out Nas.
Real nigga.
Shout out Nas, bro. Feel me?
Salute.
But bro, that shit looked like a workout game. Like it looked like he was just in the gym with what's Zay's trainer name, Mr. Miyagi. It looked like he was in the gym.
He tough. He tough.
It looked like he was just in the gym with Mr. Miyagi working on shit, bro. I feel like Keem showed me a little bit though. Like he didn't score a lot, but like it was good to just see him out there competing with all the top guys. I definitely want to see him get and a little bit more of those, even if it's not a one-on-one, just playing in maybe 2s or 3 against those type of guys. Because I feel like we all kind of spoke on Nas, bro. Nas looked amazing. And Zay kind of showed what Zay does. You feel me? He was the second highest scorer, even though he only had 17. Like Nas, you feel me? He outscored the top scorer by 13 points. Zay played his game. I felt like going into the KOTC out of everybody, Zay was gonna get the most efficient shots. You feel me? Because I feel like he has the most efficient play style, if that makes sense. Like he's a very strict, I'm gonna get to the basket, I'm gonna play off 2. I'm developing my 3 ball, so you're gonna have to respect it. But Nas just showed why he's head and shoulders above everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Scoob, I feel like you made a great point, B, about Scoob being a rhythm shooter. So him missing 1 shot and then having to wait 3-4 possessions to have to play defense and then get the ball back, like that's just not a game. Yeah, it's not a game style that's gonna support him. But yeah, bro. I mean, y'all kind of took everything out. Like I don't have much else to say. But it was just a great display from Nas, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He looked great, bro.
I'll say this. That's kind of why I value the KOTC, but not as much as people are. You know how people are when they see a great performance, they just go way to that side. I value it. He looked amazing, but seeing Scoob in a one-on-one environment is just different for me than seeing him in a KOTC environment. Same thing for Zay. It's just a little bit different for me now. Did Nas look great? Yes. But for Scoob being a rhythm guy, got to get himself going, who normally gets going in second halves of games. With Zay, who isn't really known as a jump shooter, probably needs to touch the ball a little bit more to get his jump shot going. But with Nas, he got the physicality side. He could make the jab three. So there's certain things that he has an advantage over other people within that KOTs. Keem, I don't really expect Keem to win. It's kind of like get to see Keem more as a fan against the top guys. But for Nas, he has that jab three, and he has a physicality that he can really get to where you want to get to, as opposed to a Zay who doesn't really have the jumper Nas has, and as opposed to Scoob who doesn't have the physicality Nas has. He has both. So in the KOTC, it fits him perfectly to kind of dominate in that fashion. So I would like I said, the 1v1 next month is coming up. Nas is the favorite against Scoob, but I just like the fact that they are rematching because it was a 1-point game at Nesquik. So we'll see what happens going there. But I'm not sleeping on Scoob, and I'm not putting this KOTC performance that Nas had and make it seem like he's just head and shoulders over Scoob or Zay. To me, he's better. He's won for a reason, but he ain't head and shoulders because Zay 20-1 too. Scoob had got some great wins last year too. So to say head and shoulders, nah, I'm gonna say he's better though. He's better. But fellas, let's go ahead and get to the reason why we're here, basically. And that's LP and Trey Lewis, man. Who want to take off and give their take on what happened?
I'll just go ahead real quick, man. That game was disappointing. It was disappointing in a lot of different ways. I felt like LP, he did not show up to win that game. To me, the way he even started the game, I was like, what are these shots? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're somebody who's faster than a lot of people on this scene, and you're not even trying to really get to that drive left inside hand lay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like Trey Lewis, he showed his bag early, and it seemed like he was just getting to his spots. Honestly, it seemed like he was just getting to his spots. And LP, he did his best. I don't know if he was just having a bad night. You know, sometimes Hoopers have bad nights. You know, nobody's perfect. And he ended up getting back into the game a little bit. But it was like, what was it, like 29-20 or something like that before LP started fouling like that? And then the fact that, you know, Trey Lewis was not really complaining too much to the refs. He was just going about it the right way. And the fact that they told him you can't shoot a free throw to win the game, you know, and I'm gonna give Nas a little bit more credit here. After the game, he said that they didn't let him shoot the free throw. You know what I'm saying? And after Trey Lewis got the technicality when he kind of was trying to save face, I appreciate Nas for being honest. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Nas for really telling people, like, no, he asked to shoot the free throw, and they told him no. Because that in itself was insane. It was like, and then they let LP not shoot a free throw? Like, what are we doing here? In what world is that okay in this type of environment where you're paying customers for a product, right? And the product is not consistent in the format. You don't have to be, as OTD, you don't have to be TNC. You don't have to be TNC at all. All you have to be is have a defined rule set, right? And stick to it. That's it. And for people, I know I was going back and forth with people in the Discord about the fact that if I'm LP, OTD doesn't have a review system. So when the refs call that a game, what am I going to do? It's not like OTD has this known in their rules to have reviews to begin with. So if you're going to not have reviews, and then the ref say it's the end of the game, you can't then go back and say, oh, it's a wrong call, we got it wrong. And that's on LP's side. Like that's one side of the coin. Like I get the right thing to do is for LP to play to finish that game or to give, Trey Lewis the win. But if I'm LP, where is this in the rules? So you're pulling a card because it's going to look wrong, and that's not my fault.
Oh,
that's not my fault. That's why I feel like
I haven't heard.
Yeah, I got a rebuttal to that.
I haven't heard that perspective. I want to hear IJ's rebuttal.
Okay, so before I get into actually let me do the rebuttal, okay, and I'll get into the game. So the reason why I disagree with the whole ref thing, because here's my thing though, right? And I'll put it in the group chat. In every sport in America, when two ref disagrees, what do we do? What do they do?
Review it.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the rules or not, bro, there is no way. And like I said, on LP side, this is for LP side, bro. There is no way I would take a win like that if two refs disagree. The one ball-headed ref said 4 dribbles, and the light-skinned ref said 5 dribbles. So I get where LP coming from, but bro, like it's 2 refs out there. It ain't one ref. Now, if it was one ref, then LP, you got it, my brother, you got it. But bro, it's 2 refs out there, and one of them called 5, and one of them called 4. It's just that, bro. And on top of that, I just think that with him not coming back, and even Joseph Lewis said it, they're gonna kill you if you don't come back. And he talk about I don't care. No, we need you to care, bro. We need you to care. But I just think with LP, bro, it's coming to the point where you not backing up everything you be talking, bro. Like you talk about like it sound like I'm like it sounds so cool when you talk about, yeah, man, I was out drinking, blah blah blah, this and that, and 30-0. Yeah, that shit sound cool when you playing against people like Pep and them. That shit cool. Joseph Lewis ain't no slouch, bro. So the fact that you even attempted and disrespected Joseph Lewis like that and thought it was gonna be sweet, LP deserves everything that's coming to him, bro. I'm sorry. You can't pop it like that, bro. Come out there and you give us that lackadaisical performance, bro. Taking ill-advised shots, hitting sidestep 40-foot jumpers. For what? You looked out of shape. You look bad. Like LP looked bad. Nah, I will say this. The reason why LP will be in every game, because the nigga is just cold, bro. He just cold. Like, he's a top 10 NBA draft talent. That's a fact, bro. He just a cold brother. So you gonna stay in some games because you just that talented, bro. But what did I tell y'all back when we first started doing this? Is LP in shape, or are you playing people that can't fuck with you, bro? And what happens when you run into somebody, they be like, bro, I'm not scared of you, bro. I'm not scared of you. I don't care what you talk about. I don't care about all that popping shit. I'm gonna be up in your grill, and you gonna have to figure it out, bro. So, and then with the whole free throw thing, David, where was you at, brother? Cause here's what we not gonna do, and I'm gonna always keep it a bean. I don't care if people hate it or not. You was in the building when that game was going on, bro. There is no way in hell that you was not at that game and you didn't hear none of that conversation about the free throw stuff. That's impossible. You're the CEO. So either A, somebody lying, or B, you trying to save face, because you was right there, Devil. We all seen it, bro. We was right there, and on top of that, it didn't make it no better that you tried to save face when Nas was trying to give Joseph Lewis his props, bro. So, what is you supposed to be? What we doing? So, you telling me that you ain't have no authority? You ain't hear nothing about them refs talk about they can't end on the free throw
for both games.
And then for both games. And then on top of that, I was locked into BS Live, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let Fred go. He said that, well, I couldn't let the Dooley and Bruce game because that would have been unfair. That's a totally different game, bro. That has nothing to do with the next game, bro. Nothing to do with the next game. Why are you basing this game on the next one? Just because Bruce and Dooley was a hack fest and all this other stuff, you can't use the same logic for the next game. That's two totally different players. Where's the accountability at, bro? Like I said, that ref was horrible. He steals some shit. I will get it. You need to get that nigga out of here, bro. And I don't like how he was popping it, bro. He steals some shit. But Devo, you not about to just pit everything on the refs, bro. Like I said, you was in the building when that call was made, bro, and that's it, buddy.
Yeah, bro. LP pissed me off, gang, because like, bro, it was 29, like 22, 23 for a little minute. Like for a lot of possessions before the random rule change, before Joseph got fouled and was supposed to shoot that free throw and they randomly said no, that was the score for a pretty long time, bro. And there was multiple continuous possessions where LP was getting good stops. And it's like, why do you wait till now? Like, why are you waiting until you're a bucket away from losing the game to start playing like this shit matter to you, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Like you're saying 30-10 in the face-offs. You know what I'm saying? There was a video of him before the game started, like at the event. He's like, "Oh, like I'll make this shit quick," but then you get on the court and you're looking at his lineup while he's shooting the shots. Like you have to play defense, bro. You feel me? Like I don't know, that shit just kind of irked me. Like I don't know. I like Jay said, bro. You feel me? He probably was just having an off night, but like there are just certain things that you can't say and certain ways that you just can't carry yourself and then go out there and play as lackadaisical, like IJ said, as lackadaisical as you did, bro. Um, and he was just pissing me off more with his shot selection. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You're down, you're having success when you go to the rim. And I don't know if it's because you're tired. I don't know if it's whatever, but like you're settling for 45 footers. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody at the half
And
court crowd could
airballling.
probably, bro, and
Bad.
airbowling, and
Bad.
airbowling.
Airballing.
You're getting people in the crowd, bro. Like somebody in the crowd behind the half court could probably touch your shoulder. You're shooting it from that length, and you're just settling for that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you're giving him the ball back. He can beat you right now. Like all the momentum that you're gaining, and all the momentum that you want to continue to gain to get this Nas game in the future, like, because that's ultimately who he's aiming for right now is Nas. You feel me? Like all this momentum that you're trying to build, even though it already got shot down by all this shit, like you're not making it any better, bro. And then just like back to the refs, man. I don't know. Like I don't know what's going on with them, bro. They got to go back to ref school. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe go on a little retreat. You feel me? A little 24, 48 hour retreat, no phones, no nothing. Just you feel me? Work on themselves, man. Because even as a ref, like I don't know why when somebody who's a credible figure in the space doesn't even try to tell you how to do your job. They're just trying to give you a single piece of advice. I don't understand why you try to go at somebody in a certain way like that. And I think Dev's reaction on that live had me in like genuine tears. Like he's like, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Get him the fuck out of here. Like I'm talking to you. So
He was seven.
that shit was hilarious to me, bro. But man, it was just a and it's confusing. I feel like also for Davo because it's just like Scotty said before, and y'all mentioned it in the ABC crew live this morning. It's like if I jump in for one certain call and I try to overrule it, do I have to do that every time? You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost at this point like I'm a third ref. You feel
But
me?
it's
Like, I'm
not
an
a
extra
call.
ref.
The only reason why I disagree because it's not a call. He's not
Yeah.
saying that's a foul, that's a travel. He's saying the call
Mhm.
was made. He needs to shoot a free throw. That's not him.
Yeah.
That's not him changing the game. That's him saying you just made a
Yeah.
call. No. You need to go to the
That's
line.
him enforcing the rules.
Yeah, that's
him
him
enforcing
Yeah.
That's
the
him
rules.
enforcing the rules.
In
Not
the
him
rules,
making
yeah.
a call.
And
So
they will definitely should have stepped in for that. And then just down to the 5 dribbles thing, bro. Like I understand all sides of it. I understand all sides of it because in the NBA, right? If they miss a call and the game ends because of that, I've seen it multiple times to where the official referee crew will come out and make a post saying like, "Oh, in the last 20 seconds of the game, we missed this, that, and the third." You feel what I'm saying? And ultimately, it does nothing to help the game. Like the game is over. Whoever won, and whoever lost. But it's just the refs taking that level of accountability. So I'm not necessarily mad at LP for, walking out of that game. But I feel like as long as he understands that he got bailed out, you feel me? And he tries to take accountability from that and actually come into these matchups taking these guys serious because I don't know why you ain't take Joseph serious. Like anybody who's watched YouTube basketball within the past year and a half, any amount of time who's seen him anywhere on the court, they know he's like that, bro. we watched him spank J. Lou. We watched him give Uncle Scoob a good game. We watched him give top YouTube guys buckets in a Santa Claus Grinch costume. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Frigmas. Like, he's just out here doing shit. And for you to come into this game thinking you about to 30-10 him, I feel like he went into the game with, I'm not gonna say a losing mindset, but a mindset of like, that's not going to get you wins over certain people. And Joseph showed him that, bro. Like he made him respect them immediately. And just by the time he was really trying to get in that mode, it was already a little too late. The score was already 29-23. And if the refs were on the game, if David would have stepped in and corrected them, you would have lost that game 30-22, 23. And how does that look on you?
I think the main issue I'm having right now, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm more disappointed in the way this game went than Uncle Scoob. Because it's like, okay, it's your first game against Uncle Scoob, like you got to get in shape, whatever the case may be. But I haven't seen, okay, so you played a level of comp that you played, you did what you were supposed to do, annihilated them. But once you get to another guy that is of NBA stature, there needs to be a level of, not, I know LP respect the game, but there needs to be a level of urgency so the Uncle Scoob thing doesn't repeat itself. History just repeated itself again this weekend. No hand. Bad shots. I'm tired the whole time. Hands on knees. That's how Uncle Scoob was able to exploit you. Trey Lewis noticed you were tired. You tried to go to half court, and he stepped all the way up, and he got in your shit from half court, and now you got to make a decision from that far, and now you're taking ill-advised shots. LP's game is not going to hinder him. He got all the talent in the world to be the best player in the space. LP's habits and lifestyle is going to hinder him from being the best player on here. And that's the reason why Nas is the number one player on the scene. He changes his lifestyle when he know he got some shit locked in. He may be partying, he may be doing his thing, but if he know he got a matchup a month in advance or 2 months in advance, he cutting all that shit out. Scoob cutting all that shit out. Moon cutting all that shit out. I can't speak for the rest of the dudes that I know. Hoodie Kel is cutting, Lat is cutting all that out. So I
Shit, remember Nas became a vegetarian when he was about to face Briscoe?
No bread,
Yeah.
no alcohol,
With no bread, no wheat,
no
none
fried
of that.
foods. He said
No
it.
candy.
And his body, pause, looked like that. He looked chiseled. LP to me looked inflamed in that one-on-one, y'all.
He looked bigger. He did look heavier, bro.
His face looked inflamed. When he lifted his shirt to wipe his face, his belly looked inflamed. Like, he doesn't look healthy to me. And I'm talking, he's probably healthy in terms for a regular person. I'm talking about in terms of 1v1 basketball. I'm talking about in terms of the standard.
As
like
an
Uncle
athlete.
Scoob. Uncle Scoob is the standard to me in terms of being in shape. He doesn't look like the standard. And until he looks like that, he will always look like this against high level comp. I really am worried about the Zay game, bro. I'm worried about the Zay game.
No, it might get bad, bro. It might get bad, B. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Especially if he come out how he just did, and then like I said, I don't know how much you talked to him since then, and I don't know like how his mental is right now. But it just seemed like he not there, man. It just don't. Even in the beginning, in the beginning when the game first started and they was talking to him, LP wasn't talking popping like that. Even when he pulled up when we seen the clip when he walked up to Marcus T when they was outside the gym or whatever, that you could just tell like.
So here's my thing. I saw some things on his story, and that's why I'm kind of not really on him like that.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
Yeah,
facts.
Facts.
You never really know what somebody's going through, so I want to make sure that I say this while we're all up here and we got people in live. So especially when you lose loved ones like that. So that's why I'm kind of really not up here going like fed how I would in other situations. But I don't know, bro. I just want to see a change in his habits in totality, because I know how talented he is, and if he doesn't do it, it's somebody just said it, the Adrian Broner. He's gonna turn into that.
Damn, that's tough. All the talent in the world, bro.
Yeah.
I just say this, LP, man. Your talent is undeniable. It's undeniable. You have enough talent to make pros, NBA players say, is this guy the top guy in 1v1 basketball? When they really don't know nothing about it. But this is the thing. When you allow yourself, like you took the loss to Scoob and you build yourself back up, right? And you get on this high of, like IJ said, are you in shape or are you just better than everybody? You get on this high of just, you're not really preparing like you should be for every matchup, because LP has been doing all these pay-per-views. So he probably did think like, oh, this is just another game. I can just do what I've been doing, even though things are going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Things are going on in your life, and I'm not judging you for that. But this is something that you said that is to feed your family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is something that you need to take serious. This is something that you need to be looking at film. You need to be doing extra cardio. You need to be hydrating yourself. You need to be not drinking, because the slightest thing that you can do, and I don't want to wish this on no player, but when you aren't in the tip-top shape and you're messing up in other areas, your risk of getting injured goes up. Ask anybody that has any access to any player that was actually good, you know, D1, football, basketball, whatever. They'll say, when I wasn't really taking it serious, I would get hurt a lot. And when you get into the game, and like I said, if he's going through things, you know, I'm praying for the brother. But if you get into the game and you're looking the way you're looking, what excuse can we give you?
None.
Like I don't want to put you in that same category that BL has just put Mark Harden in, of like, this is just Mike Harden. But if every big game you come up short because of your cardio, which we have all been saying this whole time, like, please get your cardio up. I know it's not fun. But if every single time you get to this top level, or if you worked your way up to get to be considered in these top 5 players, and you lose, not because you don't lose because the other player just made more shots. It's not a thing where everybody's just making shots and, you know, he was just a better man. Like, no, it looked like you weren't prepared, and that this is not a great moment. Like I feel bad for LP. I hope he you know, reflects and thinks to myself, okay, what do I need to do, or what do I need to let go of for me to take this next step, because this is a great opportunity.
Facts.
That's it.
I want to say directly to LP. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're in a better position than a lot of guys, because you have an insane chance at redemption literally next month. You feel me? Like, if you win that matchup, all of this should get shut down. Like, everything that we said right now gets immediately shut down. You feel me? Like, a lot of guys don't have that luxury of where they're on a losing streak and they're just repeatedly losing these games or looking bad in all these games. They don't have the luxury of knowing that they have that matchup like already set in stone that could revert all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So we just want to see you lock in, bro. Real shit. Like, we know what you're capable of. And you have the chance to show us all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So just, you got a great matchup next month ahead of you. It's not an easy matchup. By no means is it an easy matchup, but this is your chance to tell everybody, like, bro, I'm here. Like, this is not, you feel what I'm saying? What you saw against Joseph, what you saw against Scoob, that's not the norm. And you have a chance of showing us that, bro. So we just want to see you perform at that level.
Fellas, man, AJ, you got something else to say?
No, I was just saying facts to what Freddie was saying.
Hey, fellas, man, it's another great discussion. We've been up here for an hour and 10 minutes, man. Is there anything y'all want to plug in or say before we get up out of here?
Left hand down, smoke Chris Likes. Oh, my bad.
Nah, go ahead.
Left hand down, smoke Chris Likes. If y'all know who Chris Likes is low-key a Ballers Life American legend. If y'all know, y'all know, bro. That king, like, we talk about King of the Court. Y'all go back and watch that King of the Court with Ballers Life with Trayvon Duval and Jelly Fam and all of them boys. Chris Likes is, but they tried to pick left hand. They tried to put Chris Likes against left hand Dom, and it just shows that this, if you ain't been in this space long enough, you will get killed, no matter how good you is, bro. Yeah, but
yeah, bro. Yeah,
he was talking during playing defense. I was like, bro, this man left hand Dom is And he was shooting from like 40. I was like, who's he feeling like? Who's he feeling like?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched it yet. Don't say too.
Oh my god.
Don't say too much.
Oh,
I
man.
ain't watch it.
All
That's why I ain't had it as a topic.
Okay.
Next panel, we're gonna talk about
like
that.
literally Thursday.
Oh,
we're
so-
gonna, not Thursday. Either Wednesday or Thursday. We're gonna talk about it. Sure.
I bet.
Now, Freddie, you just
Bet.
started a YouTube. You doing
Oh no,
reactions?
I already have a YouTube. I started doing my reactions again consistently though. So my Mike versus Day video is up, and my School versus Lefty Latham video is up. I'm not gonna be able to react to stuff this week because I'm in Florida. But when I get back, them videos is back consistently. I cannot wait until the TNC Foot Locker Tag Team Series drops, bro. Like I'm gonna be on that. From the clips I've seen, like that shit look vibey, bro. That shit look lit. So I can't wait to react to those. I know it's gonna be early. I mean, Scotty said it might be early on TNC League. I might wait till it come out on YouTube just to watch it and actually be able to post my reactions. But yeah, just tap in with me on that, bro. And one Freddie. That's my name everywhere. The way it says it on the Discord, AND, the number 1 FREDDY, bro. Tap in. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who shows love to me and just everybody on the panel, bro. We appreciate all of y'all. Real shit.
Oh, really?
Jay, did you start a YouTube? Did you
I
start?
did.
Did you start posting?
I did not. I can't cap. I've been going through some things. No, listen though. Real shit. A nigga been going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? We're getting on that. Feel me? My YouTube is Sports with Jay, right? The TikTok account is up. I'm about to start posting videos on it. I'm gonna try to follow in Freddie and IJ's footsteps a little bit with how they're doing it. A lot of you niggas are weird, so please don't bring that over here. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no control over that, brother. I tell you that.
Yeah.
They gonna show up, bro.
You don't have a tolerance. If y'all are in the if y'all are in the Discord, y'all know that I have zero tolerance for weirdos for real. But we can vibe if y'all want to. So just subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna make sure that I send B the links before he posts before I guess this stream in or whatever. But for sure.
Jake.
Yeah, man. First of all, I want to thank y'all for turning my TikTok up, bro. I mean, listen, in the past 2 weeks, bro, my shit been going dummy, bro. Like I really, really appreciate y'all, and shout out to my boy Billy. Like I said, bro, this y'all know, but my boy Billy, we've been locked in for a long time, bro. So I appreciate y'all. Then I also appreciate everybody reposting. Man, Fred, Jay, Mason, Key, all of the guys, all of the bros, man. We really, 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 truly appreciate y'all, man. And we gonna keep growing. And let me tell y'all something. Oh, about July? We lit, my nigga. Like y'all talking about.
Fellas, we tapping back in on either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna text the chat, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Y'all boys be safe tonight, man.
I bet. Yes, sir. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, brother.
All right, y'all.
Take care, bro.
Chat. That's the guys. That squad right there. Another edition of NBD Debates just happened, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And we will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you follow my guys, man. As you can see, man, it's very, very, it's not easy, but if you are consistent, it's going to lead to growth. Freddie has been consistent. IJ has been consistent. Jay is about to start being consistent. Key's being consistent. Mason not really into all that, so we just kind of just lock in. But, man, make sure you guys follow my guys. All the links are going to be in the videos on the NBD Debates channel or the NBD Network channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video, man. All right, so y'all telling me check out Pat's story? What the hell is going on? Please, hey, chat, is it about me? Because if it's about me, I'm logging off. Lord have mercy. If it's about me, I'm logging off. Let me see. If it's about me, I'm logging off, bro. I'm not about to be covering that live, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, no. All right, I'm getting off. Bye.